And there we go.
We're live.
We live.
What?
Yeah, I guess we are.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm not pretties right now.
You're looking quite fresh over there. Quite fresh.
Because I feel like shit.
Fresh and tasty.
Yeah, such a long day.
I know, right? It's gotta be a thing. Poncho Haas. Poncho Haas, thanks for becoming an honorary Poncho member. What's going on, bro? Hey. How you doing, guys?
Delgado.
Haas Delgado.
Haas Delgado.
How's everybody doing out there tonight, guys? Welcome to the Poncho Boys, Ponchos with Paint stream, where we are painting up random miniatures, talking about some random shit tonight, and generally just having a good time.
It's random for them, right? Not for us. Because
I
know what we're doing.
Dude, I actually don't know what we're doing. I found out what we're going to do in about 5 minutes from now.
Yeah, that's what I called. I was like, do this. Got it.
Okay. Well, I'm all over that. But
it was just supposed to be for me, but alright.
I was like, why is it always for you and everything?
Because you're supposed to finish up your other thing. That's what I was expecting when y'all would finish up
we
y'all's
both
thing.
abandoned our previous
immediately.
games.
Like, I realized this.
Yeah.
I have all the plans in the world to finish this thing off screen, off panel.
Like, legit, what happened was when you weren't here, we were looking at all the figures, and we got super jelly that you were painting one of them, and then we were like, we have to paint these.
Absolutely.
Because they're incredible.
So you chose the little piggle with the rattle?
Yes, piggle with rattles.
Little paladin.
Piggle paddles.
It's either a paladin or a cleric. Like, that's a mason. Shield. That's a mason and a shield.
It's smoking a blunt.
Smoking a pancake. What's up, guys? We're back at it again. You know we're awake and alive right now.
It's your boys, damn Poncho Boys.
Damn Poncho.
Yeah, I am Poncho Wook.
I'm Poncho Soup.
Poncho Hunt. Poncho Jaime.
Like, all right, so now we have to start all over. And so y'all tune in next week.
It's been canceled. We're leaving.
We'll be more better prepared in the following weekends.
Don't lie to them.
No.
Never.
Like, we both know that is the greatest untruth.
The most untruths of them all.
It's like the biggest false truth somebody's ever spoken.
That's the life that we live. Okay, what do you want from me? Either way, we do have some topics for tonight, and we do have some things we're painting for tonight.
Okay, what's our topic? What's going on? Talk to my butt.
Let's get the paints out of the way, okay? Let's talk about these little things we're painting.
All right, topic 1, paints.
Okay. So what we are painting is going to be a game we're going to be featuring on the stream later in a couple weeks. This will be our new Sunday stream.
Stuff Fables!
Yes, Stuff Fables.
Christ.
Super excited about this little bad boy. I think that the premise is you are toys who are fighting off the nightmares of like your little child. Dude, sexy sons of beasties. Let me lay this down for you, T Fable. Last time I checked, we were the fucking Poncho Boys. I'm just saying. Poncho.
I mean, it's never part of our fun. Like, he just gets tired of it then real quick. Like, he's like an old man.
Yes.
What are you, 22?
Yeah, T-Fable, we're actually, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday after
I was
that.
a 56-year-old man when I was 7.
I believe
it was like, prison really changed me. Yeah, T-Fable. So we're going to be playing Stuff Fables,
like,
not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. That'll be our back-to-back Sunday streams. We're going to be playing Stuff Fables. So the premise, you are little toys that are fighting off like your little girl's nightmares. And you go on little toy adventures and fight off the wickedness. Either way, it sounds pretty badass. So we're painting up these little miniatures for it.
Bam.
I'm painting up this little Theodora.
Yeah.
You can see this little guy right here.
Kind of like bear with a... Is it a rapier?
It's a rapier. So it's a rapier.
It's a saber.
No, I think it's a pin. I think it's a safety pin. But it's a rapier to it, okay?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it's got a little like a pin.
It's totally fencing with that thing.
I'm gonna be hitting up this elephant the elephant. Like, watch her grow. I'm assuming these are all shoes at this point. Like,
maybe. I mean, this is Theodora.
This one's lumpy.
Discussion pod. This is the coolest stream on this side of the Red River.
Yeah, well, definitely the stream that accomplishes the most and the least simultaneously. So you're going to be on a roller coaster of adventure of like nonsensical topics going on throughout the night. Nothing will actually get accomplished, but at the end of the day, you'll be fulfilled.
Yes, this is like our outlier stream, like from our others. We're like painting and BSing tonight. Most of the time, we're just like playing board games.
Yeah, I guess this is the closest thing to our community stream where we just kind of chat it up through the majority of the night with y'all.
Yeah, I mean, since we technically don't have an official community day or anything like that.
Yeah, it's just a little bit difficult.
Pretty much it. Yeah,
it's a little difficult to have a community day with physical board games. And y'all need to be present in my home to make this happen.
We can set up a stream for the chat, like all 7,000 people, and just.
In the future, I'm gonna hire some programmers to put together something for us. We're gonna do some form of digital loteria. Okay, we're gonna play loteria on there eventually. That will happen. So you're gonna bust out your bingo cards. Okay, you're gonna bust out your beanies or your beans.
You have to explain to the non-Spanish like what loteria is.
Loteria, for those the uncultured individuals, loteria is essentially just Mexican bingo.
It is Mexican bingo,
but like a worse version of bingo. Fucking great.
But the words are like the devil.
Yeah. Or like the homeless man. The melon. The molon.
The melon.
It's picture bingo, Spanish picture bingo. But you have to play with your markers are either pennies or they're little beans. Okay?
I'm getting beans.
Yeah, getting beans for that.
Because that's what we did. We would use the beans to play loteria, and then from there, when we're done, we cook all the beans.
Yes. How's it going, Burger?
What's up,
Good
Burger?
to see you, buddy.
What's up, Burger?
Hey, how you doing, boy?
Is it DYL Burger or is it Dill Burger?
The burger.
It's like
is it hamburger?
That D burger. That D burger.
D burger.
Doing good, man. Doing good. How you been?
I think this is what I want.
How's your day been? You been busy today? Dill? Okay, it is Dill. It's that D burger.
That pickle. That pickle action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. And everybody else, how's y'all's day been today? Y'all had a busy one? I know I freaking slammed.
Dude, oh God, yes.
Yeah.
So much.
I made it home in time to give Shakti water because she's got it into her head that she needs to flip over her water. In just the hottest seasons, I'm like, Shakti, you got a mud pit? I fill it up every night for you. It was like, you've got water, and you've got shade. Stop flipping over your damn water.
She's like, screw you, man.
It was like small pickle, of course. I was like, no, it's fine. Like any amount of sour pickle is enough pickle to go around. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So what I've heard is that any pickle satisfies anybody. So. Like, it doesn't matter, like, if it's, like, one of those squiggly, bumpy, like, baby dill pickles or, like, one of those large sour ones, like...
But those are ribbed for her pleasure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, like,
for my pleasure.
Any pickle will do. It's just the amount of pickles that they want.
Yeah, especially the ones that curve to the left.
Jettison down.
Drinking, I'm actually just drinking, like, a melon water. Like a melon drink thing with that fruit punch mix into it, so... It's pretty good. It dilutes it right in the...
Well, you didn't add anything to it?
No, I felt like I've kind of been dehydrated all day because I've just been like nonstop, and I was just like, I probably shouldn't follow up no water with like alcohol. So
that's fair. I've been pretty well hydrated because I just down 20 ounces of water the moment I get back to the shop.
Yeah, well, like we started bright and early 8:20. I've been dragging ass all morning because like I yesterday kind of had a little bit of a rough day. I said goodbye to a good friend. I did have dinner and spent time with some old friends that I didn't get to spend as much time with as much as I want to in the most recent of days. But, we had a good time, and we'll actually be having them on this Sunday for our stream.
Yes.
Jesse and Jen will be joining us Sunday for the stream.
You know they're going to want to go by their street names.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Damage and Roadcat. Damage and Roadcat could be joining us for the stream on Sunday.
Their hacker names.
Yeah. But, I started off my morning busy, slammed at work, working all day, went straight from there, straight to the funeral home, spent the evening there. When I got dinner, came home 10:30, 11 o'clock, fed Shakti, crashed the fuck out. Just immediately woke up, got the day started again, and it was immediately like a cool, long old day. Hit the road back home, got here, set up for the stream right here where I am. So it's just kind of nonstop.
Yeah. For me, I've been just moving auto parts all day. So but at the end of my day, I had to move an engine the last 30 minutes of my day, so I was just sweating my ass off outside in the heat. And every time I go outside, Dude, it feels like you know that flashback in Terminator 2 that she has, or not flashback, but like that dream sequence she has, and it's just
and
like
then the nuke goes off.
Yeah, and it's just like that's how I feel every time I open a door to go outside. I'm just
just like opening the door in Texas heat. It's just like cool Sarah Connor nuclear radiation.
Just like trying to hold on for dear life.
It was like, and that's me in the background on the gears, like
like that's how it feels every time it goes out. But like, yeah, I've been down in water all day just to make sure I don't die, and I actually made myself a daiquiri, so I have a starter banana daiquiri. And Jaime has nothing.
Yeah, because he's already finished his whole jug of water over there.
You're so bad.
Like just half full.
You're so bad with drinks and snacks.
Oh yeah, I can imagine it being muggy in Oklahoma.
Gross.
God, that's rough out there. What's y'all heat index sitting
Is
at
it
right
muggy?
now?
I thought it was drier in Oklahoma though. Normally,
I think it depends on where you're at though. If you're in like mountain ranges, I think you start getting humidity up there. What?
That's drier. It should be drier in the mountains.
Oklahoma, what's the humidity index over there?
Because it's straight up like 115% here.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that you had to turn in that camera, but I figured.
Wait, you had to turn in the camera?
Yeah, like okay. So when he was first showing it to me, like he started having those scan lines, and I didn't get a chance to talk to you, Nick. But like my concern with it is that motion scan lines. At that point, unless there's some settings, and you probably kick it up to 60 frames per second, maybe that might eliminate some issues. But unless there's like some stability settings or something on that camera, no amount of external things you do to that will be able to eliminate those scan lines, that motion scan. So I'm glad you were, stepped away from it. And like the problem is, I've looked a lot into like kind of different cameras and stuff, and man, the DSLR cameras, they either go from probably what you were at to like they do a big jump in quality to cost.
Really?
Like, yeah, just the reality of it. I mean, you would end up buying like $1,200 body to add like a $1,200 lens on top of it, just depending.
That's fair.
Yeah, because when you may have a collection of lenses from your old camera, but if you're going into like the semi-professional grade to the professional grade, you have to upgrade those lenses too, and those lenses are usually 3 times as expensive as the lesser versions.
What was the thing you were talking about the other day with like removing the glass and going completely digital?
That's
the mirrors. I'm sorry.
That's the mechanism inside. That has to do with the body, not the lens.
Yeah, not so much that.
Although, but I think,
what would that change in benefit?
90 degrees outside. That's some change. I think it was like 101 today.
Plus humidity.
Plus humidity. Plus like 100% humidity index. Like it's insane.
I mean,
yeah, dude,
I'm not gonna belittle 90 degrees.
No, yeah.
Because they're like that sucks.
Yeah. How's it going, Yumi? How you doing today?
You and me, we're gonna talk about Final Fantasy now. Like no questions asked.
Fair enough, Yumi. We'll see you in a minute. Yeah, it's tough out here. Okay, not all of Texas is in that same humidity range, but if you're on the coast, you're in that humidity
we're on
range.
the coast, and it's just crazy humid.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, probably a good chunk of Texas though is at least in that heat range, heat index from 96 to like 105.
Especially in West Texas over there.
Yeah. But Nick, I do hope that you're going to be able to upgrade your camera system here in a little bit, because I know that's what you want to jump to. Now, are you now starting to are you going to set up your stream to 2-screen so that you can have like a production behind you, and you can have that depth of field and what we talked about? And at the very least, like I do recommend probably going with Canon. Their systems are pretty stable as far as their streaming stuff right now. Like I would want to recommend the Sony, but the software is so new that it's got a little bit of bugs right now. Hopefully in the near future it'll kind of pan itself out. But I would say Canon, like their lenses are fantastic. They've got great picture quality to begin with. They're stable across the market. You've got huge array of accessories that are applied to it. Sony is really good, but they haven't been in the camera game as long as Canon has. So Canon is constantly rolling out new product that you'll find useful along the way. So I would recommend Canon. It's a great system to jump into.
Yeah, we have the least amount of problems with our Canons as far as streaming goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but we don't really know why, because this Sony's just so new.
Yeah, and my Sony's in particular. I mean, it's a new camera. I think that model came out like last year.
So it's a mirrorless.
Yeah, it's a mirrorless. Yeah, Canon's gonna be great for you, man. and you'll be able to accomplish a lot of what you're doing. And then, like I said, definitely get yourself a good zoom lens. Talk to your local store. Let them know what you want to do, what you're trying to accomplish, and tell them the space that you have. Because, like I said, there's a lot of focal tricks you can do to accomplish that depth of field or lack thereof. That nice bokeh around your subject. But if you get a nice high-end lens, a better lens, a lot of the times that lens will take care of that problem for you. You'll be able to get really, really good, like a lack of depth of field with just a high quality lens versus having to create that actual physical distance between them. Because I assume you're still in a room and you only got, it's like a 20 by 20 foot room or something like that.
And he has like 2 feet to work with.
So if you look here, I know the camera store is like a chain that pops up. But there are going to be some areas where you're probably going to be able to get something. You're going to be able to go to a specialized store that sells nothing but cameras.
Oh, like the camera exchange in San Antonio would be the closest
camera
one.
Exchange. Well, not for him.
Oh.
But you're in the area that you're in. I guarantee you're going to be able to find something. You'll just have to look it up. I mean, you could go to Best Buy and those guys, will be able to help you so much, but they're not photographers. You're going to want to go to
unless you look out and that guy's hobby is photography. Like
yeah. Now, if you're near a major city, there will be a camera-specific store somewhere.
Absolutely. I don't think they want a baby Canon. We probably don't need a baby Canon or a Nick Cannon. Though, Nick Cannon would be fun to get on the stream. He's gone kind of crazy in his later years. Mariah Carey left him, and now he's trying to start beef. He was trying to start beef with Eminem, and that didn't go anywhere.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen anybody do.
Yeah, I was just like,
who wants to start beef with Eminem? Like, what happened to Machine Gun Kelly? He lost weight, became like anorexic.
Yeah, his Machine Gun Kelly's biggest claim to fame is his beef with Eminem, and even that squashed. And then he immediately left rap. Like, he's doing like. I think he's doing punk. He's like, right? I know. I think he released a punk rock album.
He's either doing punk or he's just crying.
Something like that. Some nonsense or something. And it was like, and then Nick Cannon, like, isn't he not on like America's Got Talent anymore or something? Wherever the hell he was at.
I don't know.
No, he's doing. Is he doing pop now? Is Machine Gun Kelly doing pop now? Is that what he's up to?
Probably.
He's doing that metal pop.
That popcorn. That popcorns. Popcorn scores.
Oh, white people love popcorn, so maybe.
Yeah, that might be what's going on. Interesting. But guys, we do have some questions for the night. I'm gonna throw these out because I'd like to get y'all's thoughts on these as we go through.
Yeah, I'm curious about these questions.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with this one. I think this will be a fun one. Everyone kind of toss in an idea for.
6.
Okay. Okay, and I think we should break this up into. Parts. Okay, so we create a list for this. So our first topic is I'm going to go and pop this out. Control C. Let's see. Let me drop this into our discussion. Pop fun. Can you imagine having the whole back tatted of the Link's face that left you? Oh God. Is that a question for the night, or is this in regards to somebody? Do you look the brush before and after you put it before and after, so I can keep my bristles straight.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll do that a little bit.
Because I'm constantly looking at these things.
I know. I got it. I find myself just like. I was like, what's going on there?
Yeah, you lick it so that it sort of keeps it to a point.
Yes.
Otherwise, they start to fray real bad over time.
Okay, but our first question, our little topic here for tonight, is going to be Okay, the strongest cat in fiction versus the strongest mouse.
Cat physically, or cat like in a general sense of like, I can teleport and like. Do crazy magic, so I'm powerful.
No. I think if it in some way has mainly feline characteristics, you can call it a cat, even if it's like, anthropomorphic or anything like that. Yeah, we'll call it a cat. Same thing with the mouse. If it's widely rodent or feline characteristics. It could be like Cheetah from DC. Yes, it could absolutely be like Cheetah from DC. Mice and Mystics.
No.
Okay.
No. No, because those weren't mice that whooped their ass. Those were rats and a cat. Like,
Well, yeah.
It was actually the cockroaches.
No, that cat came in. The
cat
cockroaches
murders.
fucking stalled. The cat came in. Like the cat doesn't count. Okay, like you can't put other characters of fiction up
Fucking
against like celestial
Brody the
forces of
cat.
reality.
Brody the kitchen cat.
it's like Cammy came in. She was all like,
Me. Oh, real quick on side topic. I actually met God today.
what?
Yeah, I met God.
Go on.
Yeah, I photographed his senior graduating photos today. I did his senior pics today. I met God.
He's
He's
a
a-
5-year-old with a ego complex. Or
No,
what?
he's a cool dude. He rocks a cross earring, and he's got like a
singular
he's
cross
got,
earring?
He's got a fade. He's got an up fade.
Tell me more.
I didn't spend a lot of time with him. I just kind of got a general idea for his demeanor and like. I'd show pictures, but I feel like that's probably against his privacy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
This cat from Dragon Ball Z. Now, when you say cat, are we talking? Beerus? Because Beerus is.
No, there was that little cat character, wasn't there?
Oh, Corrin?
Corn?
Corrin be badass. I was gonna say Beerus. Beerus is a little tough to say whether or not he's actually a cat because he's a cross between like a cat and a jackal.
I thought he was just an Egyptian hairless.
He's modeled off, but he's also still modeled off of a jackal. Yeah, it whooped our fucking ass, man. That cat was total bullshit. That's pretty wild. Cat from Saga is pretty wild. Cat from Saga, who the hell was that? Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I have no idea what Saga is. I assume that's an anime. Cat from
Solid assumption.
Saga. I don't know anime.
I'm gonna just say Mighty Mouse.
The Lion Cat from it's a comic called Saga. It's called Lion Cat. Lion. Hell, a dead dog could told me that. Okay, I don't know who this cat is, but I'm gonna assume also. How hungover were you guys the day after? Are you?
Fine.
Actually, yeah, no, I was great. Man, I woke up like super refreshed and energized. I was like, that was a good day.
I woke up at 6 a.m. Fine. It's actually I almost say that's a negative trait for me. Anytime I heavily drink, I wake up ass early the next day.
Okay, so the half cat, half human. So I think the human aspect, I don't take that in consideration. I think the primary features have to be feline. Beerus is a little bit tough. I'm gonna put him on maybe list right now until I've.
So you'd say Cheetah would be primarily feline.
Primarily feline.
Okay.
Also, okay. Cat in the hat is painting tonight. So we're actually painting things for Stuff Fables. You want to show Yumi Stuff Fables?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, right.
Go and show. Go
yes.
and show.
I looked up and I was like,
tonight.
wait. Stuff Fables.
Yeah. Stuff Fables. It's not the game we're going to be playing this Sunday. I'll show you actually the game we're going to be playing this Sunday. But this is a game we'll be playing the following Sunday for our next 2 Sunday streams. Because our past Sunday stream, we played Mice and Mystics, and we had every intention of playing that for 2 back-to-back Sundays, and we fucking died. Like, we lost hard. And that campaign is very linear, so the second we lose, our campaign's over. So
it's 11 or 12 chapters. We died room 2.5.
Yes. Yeah, room 2.5. That's a new high. Chapter. We've never been that far.
Jerry is also technically indestructible.
Yeah, Jerry is technically indestructible.
I don't think it has died though.
Okay. But who's the most indestructible cat out of like the cartoon room? Okay, I think this is how we gotta break it down. We gotta find like medians, and then we consider the cats within those medians. So
I do need to ask Yumi a question real quick.
Okay.
Yumi, did you watch the Red Dragon Inn stream that we did?
Mm-hmm.
YN. Okay, from there, continue.
Oh, brother. Oh, bother. I want to get this expansion real quick, just on this Stuff Fable note. I want to get the expansion. The expansion comes with the He-Man. I don't want to play with the little He-Man.
Did y'all enjoy it? Because that was 98% for you, for like you two specifically.
Yes.
And we knew that y'all weren't there, and that made us feel terrible the entire time we got wasted.
Yes, absolutely. But we did get wasted, so we do that for you, okay?
Yes, and you can't say that we didn't.
But okay, so cartoon cats. Who's our big cartoon cats? It's Tom,
Jerry,
Sylvester,
Felix.
Tom, Sylvester, the Tomcat. Was that Felix? No.
No, I mean Felix is the cat.
Wildcats.
Wildcats.
No, who was the Tomcat? The yellow one. Was it just Tomcat?
Garfield? I don't know.
No. Within the Tom and Jerry universe, I know who he's talking about.
No. It's his own cartoon.
Oh.
It's a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
It was Tomcat. Okay,
it was just Tomcat.
Tomcat.
It was just Tomcat.
It was like it's not even.
Okay, so Pink Panther, Garfield, Tomcat, Sylvester, Tom from Tom and Jerry. You've got, I think Felix the cat had his own cartoon, but we'll relegate him to comics.
The original, dude.
Yeah, we'll relegate his ass to comics because that's still going on. That's his prime medium. Wildcats, like I said, that's a good shit. Thundercats. Thundercats.
I don't know, like that's
no, they're primarily feline.
No, because so I agree with Cheetah being primarily feline,
cats.
but I think that they are. I think them as a whole is like just pre-Cheetah, so I think they're more human than they are cat.
No, they're like totally cats. Like
no,
like people that they still like. In the show, they've shown instances of the little ones playing with like fucking balls of yarn and shit. Yeah. Snarth is not a cat. He's actually a completely different species.
Yeah, I don't know what Snarth is, but dude. Okay, so speaking of Thundercats, straight up, a few days ago, I was at work. I was pulling in. And for some reason, I was just like quoting Lion-O shit.
Thunder.
And I was like, "I have Thundara." And I work across the street from the McAllisters, and everybody at the table across, like from me parking in my vehicle, just on the other side of that window, they all look at me at once. I was like, "There's no fucking way they heard me," like, but they all just looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like,
Maybe it was whenever you decided to pull out like a spoon, like
it's like, give me sight beyond sight.
It's like them's is drugs, by the way.
It's like it's not gonna change anything.
Look, the Thundercats you have to give them. Like they're straight up the Thundercats. Like their whole thing, like this Lion-O, Cheetah.
But that's like saying Josie and the Pussycats because they're the Pussycats.
But they don't actually have any feline characteristics. They just wear the costumes.
Yeah, it's like they have ears for hats. Like.
Look, Thundercats have to be it.
Just leave now.
That's just fun. That's my joke for the day. I'm out of here, y'all.
Oh, we lied. It's not Tomcat. It's Topcat.
Topcat.
Okay, I do not know that one. Okay, I remember that cat from that like 80s pop music video. What was it? Oh God, what was that? Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. I'll post it up in the Discord.
Yeah, because I'm super confused. 80s music video.
All right. We'll hopefully pop back in here in a moment. At the very least, appreciate that lurk. Okay, so we've got our kind of prime contestants for like our cats. Okay, so obviously combat wise, your upper echelon is gonna be Wildcats and Thundercats.
Wait, what about Disney? What cats do they have?
Dude, I don't think Disney has cats. They've kind of relegated to like
they have Goose.
Who's Goose?
The cat.
From what?
The Avengers movie? The Captain Marvel movie?
Oh no, that's different.
No, that's a cat.
Yeah, but it's not. One, it's not a cartoon. And we're on cartoons right now.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Specifically cartoons.
Yeah, and besides this Marvel.
All right, so you have Goose from Spider-Man and Friends.
Dexter is powerful, but we haven't gotten to comics yet. Okay, we're gonna get to comics. We're still on comics or cartoons. We got to whittle down this list of cartoons. And I think easily the most indestructible.
I don't think Disney has anything. I don't think they have anything cartoon-wise.
I don't think they either. I mean, maybe Aristocats.
That's not
but those are just cats.
That's a movie.
I mean, but it's a cartoon movie. It's an animated movie.
Yeah, but that's actually kind of crazy. Like, Disney really didn't use cats.
I don't know. Like,
it's a cat, I'm thinking of. If it's the cat I'm thinking of. Yeah, Goose is the cat from, Captain Marvel.
But it has all the cat features, and that's what we're counting.
That is true. It is kind of a cat. But we're not there yet. That's comics. We're not there
It's
yet.
like, now we're splitting hairs.
Okay, so cartoon-wise, combat-wise, you're talking upper echelon. It's going to be Wildcats and Thundercats, okay? Powers-wise, I mean, it's kind of like the Looney Tunes, Sylvester, but Okay, so Tom and Jerry and both Sylvester have the ability to like fabricate things from nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've never done anything beyond like TNT or guns and stuff like that. But I don't think they've ever been in a situation where they had to populate something beyond that. Oh, the Cheshire Cat. Oh yeah, freaking Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked about the very beginning, so we never brought it back up.
Okay, yeah. So Cheshire Cat, that's a pretty good one. Does that cat have any abilities beyond like hypnosis and invisibility and drugs? Probably.
Yeah, it's actually a really strong spellcaster.
Like, wait, what the fuck are we talking about? The Lion King.
Oh
What
yeah,
the fuck is Mufasa?
Mufasa.
That's also a regular cat.
I mean, he's a lion, but like Thundercats are Thundercats. Like they have sight beyond sight. No,
Also, the Siamese
they
cats.
have
from
hope.
but they
Cats.
also might be Jedi. Like Mufasa,
He goes back
Mufasa
for the
straight up
spirit.
became like a Force ghost at the end.
What was
Oh,
it?
Pink Panther.
Dinah? Oh yeah, Pink Panther.
Panther.
We brought up Pink Panther. Kara from Jungle Book.
Garfield.
Oh,
Shere Khan.
Shere Khan.
Yeah.
Okay, but those are all okay. So I
Normal.
think all of those sit though in the realm of like normal cats.
Look, if I can come in as Clayton and put 2 to their chest and they're done, that's not gonna cut it.
Yeah, I think they all sit in the realm of I think they've all sit in the realm of like normal cats. Like though they're lions and they're powerful, they're gonna probably get outclassed immediately by like what SWAT cats and
Yeah,
Thunder
but all
cats.
I'm saying is if years later Hercules wipes makeup off from me, using me as a throw rug, that's a problem. Like, I'm already dead.
Oh, Mary, we are up to some no good right now. We are doing a whole lot of painting miniatures and talking about random nonsense.
No.
Yeah, we're on the subject right now of the fictional mice versus fictional cat, the most powerful one, and which one beats all.
Oh,
Right.
I didn't see that message.
Oh no, this is on Facebook.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's on the Facebook message. Yeah,
What's
so
up?
right now, I think so your cartoon cats. We're gonna throw out all like the ones that are like normal representation, especially like Jungle Book and Lion King, because those cats are
Do you have anything
100%
else
susceptible to like normal means of death. Okay.
Yeah.
So indestructibility wise, like I actually think Tom is probably more indestructible than Sylvester, which is usually not the case for like Tom and Jerry versus Looney Tunes. But
Yeah, I
those-
think Tom has actually been blown up with dynamite
yeah, like I
more
wouldn't
than Sylvester
Yeah,
has.
I wouldn't say that like Tom is more indestructible than like Daffy Duck, but I would definitely say Tom's more indestructible than Sylvester
Actually,
because
like, Disney didn't
Sylvester's
really-
never been in an
But
instance
Disney
where he
didn't
died.
do that kind of like cartoon violence.
Oh, Puss
Not
in
really.
Boots. Oh,
Puss in Boots, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wait. They are just straight up Pixar. Okay, never mind. We're good.
Okay. As soon as mice versus cats.
That was DreamWorks.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah, DreamWorks. Cinderella's versus mice and cats.
I don't know.
Oh, that's true. But those little mice, those mice can be stepped on, and the cats can be stepped on. Okay. I think we're gonna the deciding factors for cats in cartoons. It's going to be either Thundercats, Wildcats, or probably Tom, because Tom is indestructible in a lot of ways. Okay, so
He's also devious as hell.
he also is devious as hell. Okay, so Thundercats, yeah. With Thundercats, we talked about Thundercats, and we're kind of boiling down to which is the best cat for cartoons and cartoon movie franchises. And so, powerful wise, I think it's going to end up being, man, I'm kind of on Tom's side, just because his ability to actually spawn things out of like thin air, so he can create, he has rally warping powers.
Yes, and there's a word for that.
Yeah, and then he himself is practically indestructible. So, and the Thundercats themselves are one. They can be killed. They are powerful, and Lionel is powerful, but they can be killed. And the SWAT cats, they're just kind of like ass kicking cats with like choppers, but they never really had any powers or anything beyond that. So, I don't know, Stream. What are we thinking as far as a cartoon character world? I'm on Tom. Like, Pink Panther is also pretty sweet, and I thought about Pink Panther because he's very sly and they'll probably never be able to catch him, but they've never shown an instance of Pink Panther being offensively capable. And I think Tom...
Yeah, but most of his capabilities are to cover his behind.
Mm-hmm. Tom, I mean, okay. He is immortal. Yeah, he's absolutely immortal. Scratchy from The Simpsons, and that's true, because, I mean, and Scratchy is practically, Itchy and Scratchy is Tom and Jerry, but Scratchy can be killed. He's been killed on several occasions. Now, granted, he reanimated himself.
Once.
He's a necromancer.
It was like, but he can
He's a
be like
lich.
sliced and diced and like killed immediately. So I'm on the Tom side of things. I think Tom is probably cartoon wise the most powerful cat. Yay, nay, Tom, maybe. Talk to me, guys. Let me get a head count right now. Eyes for Tom.
Love you. Come here. No.
Yeah, I can. Like, Tom is indestructible. He has an arsenal of weapons that he is proficient in. Like, he does know hand-to-hand combat and sword sword fighting techniques.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Musketeers episode.
Mm-hmm. Toon World from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Who from?
Well, Toon World ain't. I don't know if there was any like viable cats though in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I think they just had Sylvester and Tom.
Yeah, they just had them show up like in the back. Yeah, I think. Okay, so I'm on the Tom side.
Like
of things,
maybe I think maybe they had the alley gangster cats.
Possibly,
Which
but
part of it? No. They used weasels.
They used the weasels.
Yeah, they used the weasels for everything.
Yeah.
So
which was cool.
yeah, I think it's gonna be Tom. Okay, so mouse wise, cartoon mouse wise, what are we thinking? I mean, the big one, Jerry.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Biker Mice from Mars. Yeah, Speedy Gonzalez.
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse is a big one.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Like,
oh, that's true. Mickey Mouse. Oh damn, Mickey Mouse.
Tugboat Larry, which is also Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Tugboat Larry. Well, you've got. What's another good mouse? I mean, besides Speedy Gonzalez, Looney Tunes didn't have any other mice, right? The mice.
They had his slow cousin.
Mm-hmm. Rescuers Down Under. Oh yeah, Rescuers Down
Rescuers.
Under. Those guys were cool. Alfalfa.
They weren't mice, but the two chipmunks.
The chipmunks.
They're in the mouse family. I don't know if that counts.
They're rodent-esque. Wait, are chipmunks rodents or are they marsupials?
What are marsupials?
Guys, can you do me a favor and look up chipmunks, whether or not they're mice or they're marsupials?
We're just
trying to see if we could fit them into the
I don't think they're considered rodents.
Oh, Pinky and the Brain.
Right. Jerry's uncle.
Oh, Jerry's uncle.
The
Crambo. Crambo. Oh.
Crambo.
Ratatouille's good. Ratatouille's good. Oh man. Okay, we got some good ones right there. Oh. Man, Fievel? Yeah, Fievel's badass.
Yeah, he's technically a marshal.
Okay. And I think we can throw rats in there too. I think they're close enough. We could say a rat and a mouse. Though I really want to say, do y'all remember, was it Rhino from Bolt? the hamster? Fucking Rhino.
Templeton. That's a sweet name for a hamster.
That was a sweet ass name for a hamster. I forgot about Templeton. Templeton's cool. Yeah, from Charlotte's Web.
Oh yeah,
the rat who went and got her stuff.
That little shit.
If I'm going rats, gotta add Splinter. Oh yeah, fucking Splinter. Yeah, Splinter's a good one too. And of course you have the Biker Mice movie, which you brought up earlier.
Hantaro.
Gadget Hack Wrench. Who knows Gadget Hack Wrench? Yumi, we need some explanation on who Gadget Hack Wrench is. I'm a little unclear. Okay, so Chip and Dale. Oh yeah, Chip and Dale. Rescue Rangers. That's good shit right there.
Well, Chip and Dale, they're chipmunks.
Yeah.
And that comes back to the question of are they?
Yeah, guys, find out. Oh, Danger Mouse.
Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Good stuff, guys. Find out if chipmunks are marsupials. We gotta find out. We can include them in the rodents.
I don't think they're considered rodents.
I'm trying to think of. Did Nickelodeon have any mice? Anything? I know that. Oh, we forgot about one for cats. We forgot about Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
That's a. I mean, okay. I mean, cat. Yes, he's absolutely 100% a cat. The dog half is the dog half, but he's his own character. Okay, it's not an even
Nickelodeon
split.
mice. Well, if we're talking about Cat Dog, there was.
Oh yeah,
there was his name.
Was it Sherman or
the blue guy?
Yeah, the little blue mouse.
Yeah,
Gadget from Chip and
I
Dale.
never knew what he was.
Oh yeah, Gadget.
He was a mouse. Yeah.
Okay, so we got a good list of mice and rodents right now. Let's start boiling these down. Okay, so we can probably get
Did
rid.
you write any of those down?
It's on this. I can just scroll through here. Chipmunks are small striped rodents of the family. Okay, so chipmunks are in. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we did bring up Puss in Boots. The problem with Puss in Boots is that he's never shown to have like the indestructibility of Tom. Like he can do some cartoonist-esque thing because of the world that they live in, because they live in a little bit of fantasy. Yeah. And he's definitely probably the best sword fighter in the group, easily better than Lionel.
For sure.
Yeah, I would say he's easily better than Lionel. But I can't say that he has like the problem with Tom. Like I don't think anybody has that capability of taking out Tom in the cat world.
No one can take out Tom. He just comes back to life.
Miss Bribsby from The Secret of Nim. I never watched that.
Never saw that. Yeah, that's old. I don't know.
Man,
yeah.
That's old.
Ooh, if we're just trying for rodents. Well, I mean, we threw in rodents just as like a more broad spectrum thing, but I think we got a pretty good list of the Meeson rodents. So, I think we can easily throw out like Falfo, the little one who goes west. We could probably throw out those Fifo. We could throw out the little ones that are like that because they never really. I don't think they're going to be able to do much in combatant wise. Biker Mice from Mars are probably pretty high up on the tier list, but I mean, Pinky and the Brain's pretty good though.
Is it?
They're fairly cartoon indestructible. I mean, at least Pinky is. Pinky's been taking some shit for some time, and they might have superpowers. They've been experimented on all their life.
That second part is true.
And Brain is conniving and creates some pretty ridiculous contraptions. Okay, but then you also have like Speedy Gonzalez, who has legitimate superpowers. He does
tap into the Speed Force.
Yeah, and I forget.
That's not a question.
Yeah, and I forget. Mighty Mouse, Superman-esque mouse, but did he have a time limit?
Not that I know.
No, he
was
didn't,
just
right?
Always strong.
Yeah, we can't trust that. Like, yeah, but he's never been shown to be like Superman strong. I don't think I've ever seen him like lift a building or anything like that. But I think he could lift cars and stuff.
Yeah, he can definitely do that.
Guys, okay,
yeah,
so
I really don't remember the cartoon.
Mighty Mouse. Let me see if we can find some Mighty Mouse info real quick, because this is gonna be important. Mighty Mouse. Okay, what is his upper echelon abilities? Superman.
What is his powers?
Culture, controversy. There's controversy about him? Film adaptation, television. Powers and abilities. Gotta find a powers and abilities list of Mighty Mouse.
It's sad when we're trying to look up powers and abilities for a mouse.
Let's see what we got going on. Powers and abilities: super strength, flight, super speed, telekinesis, X-ray vision, and invincible.
Telekinesis.
He apparently has telekinesis.
Like Superman just making shit up every day.
I know. Like his inspiration.
Like, oh yeah, I've been able to do this for years.
Power is vast and sometimes
since I was a child.
Main power includes flight, super strength, vulnerability. Okay, so Mighty Mouse International Superheroes, Mighty Mouse, the Terry Toons Wiki, creator, voice, Mighty's Legacy, DVD, later years, Mighty Mouse and New Adventures, Jekyll, revivals, comics. Okay, Mighty Mouse Playhouse. I can't find anything that's like a definitive powers and abilities chart though. Okay, so I think Mighty Mouse is a fair representation of Superman-esque strong. Meowth? Oh, Meowth! From Pokemon.
Meowth.
Well, I mean, in that case, Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu too.
Okay,
so Pikachu's technically in the mouse because he is a fucking electric mouse in Raichu. But apparently Mighty Mouse is invincible. Bullets bounce off chest. Mewtwo. Oh no, I don't think we do Mewtwo though, because it's not really a mouse, and it's
He's not a mouse.
And even Mew himself is not really a cat or anything. It's just some kind of pink things. But okay, but if we put Pikachu in there, man, if Mighty Mouse is rocking like Superman invincibility, like I don't think they're getting over Superman invincibility for Mighty Mouse. I mean, maybe Pinky and the Brain might be able to devise some kind of ridiculous thing, or they also Pinky and the Brain are Warner Brothers characters, so they would know who fuck Superman is, because they do know who like these other characters are. They'd probably be able to devise a plan though to take out Mighty Mouse.
I could see that.
Probably.
Rattata. Oh yeah, Rattata. But no, Rattata's not winning anything ever.
not the regular ones, but the Alolan forms. They have dark abilities, which are
really?
Pretty sweet.
That's pretty sweet. Whew. But you know what? Pinky and the Brain would be able to create a Pokeball to be able to capture them.
Mm-hmm. They would have to understand what a Pokeball is.
They could do that. They're Warner Brothers characters, okay?
Look,
they have the know-how.
Didn't Pokemon show on Warner Brothers at some point?
I think it did. Hey guys, did Pokemon ever air on Warner Brothers? Because I feel like it did.
Yeah, you know what? No, it did.
Yeah.
It was
I want to say it was the first.
WB Kids in the morning. Yeah.
I want to say that was actually the first time I saw it.
Okay, so because Pinky and the Brain exists inside the world of the Warners are actually plugged into all the knowing-hows of like everything that's happening at Warner Brothers. Like they fucking straight up live on the lot. Pinky and the Brain live down the street from the Warner Brothers lot, so they know everything the fuck's going on. Okay, so yes, they absolutely have the know-how to be able to create a Pokeball because they know what the fuck it is. Okay, on top of that, they understand Superman's power set. So Mighty Mouse, even though he might not have a direct Kryptonian link to it, they at least understand the functions of what he is and how to take him out. So I think it's gonna boil down to Pinky and the Brain have the logistical know-how and capability of fucking devising a plan to take out any of their adversaries.
Wow.
Is Limburg cheese or something like that? It's Mighty Mouse's weakness is apparently Limburg cheese.
Limburg cheese?
And you know what? Yeah, fuck it.
I just have to believe it at this point.
Yeah. And you know what? I will give it to fucking Pink. Okay, as far as mice are concerned, I'm saying it's Pinky and the Brain. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously, how the heck did they come up with a cat dog? Seriously, what were they tripping on? It's literally impossible for them to function. You would think that, but they've shown like X-rays of cat dogs like biological functions, and they influence one another. It's like the human centipede, but with a cat dog, with their butt to butt.
I actually just assumed that the butthole was somewhere in the middle.
No,
it was like belly button and then butthole. On the other
it's
side.
a hard theory because like.
Okay.
What was that?
We have a. That's probably just the neighbor just revving up their engine. Okay, but we do have a logistical question on right now. The idea of if it's fair to use Pinky and Brain as our mouse.
Yeah.
They're always together
over there.
Yeah.
If you want to include an Arctic Shrew, Mr. Big in Zootopia. Oh yeah, Mr. Big in Zootopia. He was fucking cool. Or the mouse from Sing. I like that little dude. Seth Rogen played that little mouse from Sing.
Oh
he
yeah,
was like
that was your favorite character.
He was pretty sweet. You
just liked him because he did all the old hat stuff.
He did. But okay, so Pinky and Brain. You know what? I think it's Pinky all.
That would be like not considering Jay and Silent Bob.
They're hetero life. They are hetero life mates. But here's the thing: Pinky is like the conscience of Brain, right? So if Brain's let off the hook, there's no telling what Brain would actually do. Like I think he would legitimately take over the world or blow it up. I'm not 100% sure.
No, because Pinky's like his muscle essentially.
Yes, we did bring up Cheshire Cat, and Cheshire Cat is pretty sweet, but I think its powers kind of end at like teleportation and invisibility and hypnosis. Oh, but can Tom can be hypnotized though? Tom's been hypnotized before.
That's true.
Okay, now we have another one. But then who's the most? Then is Cheshire Cat gonna take it? If we're talking about cat battle royale,
so here's the thing: I don't think the Cheshire Cat would care enough.
That's also true. They'd probably get bored real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, now I feel bad. No reason to feel bad. We're just. This is what we do on our Tuesday streams. We just talk about random nonsense. That it's our collective. Okay, this is our chat night. Okay, Cheshire Cat is pretty fantastic. I do love Cheshire Cat's like aesthetic to it. It's probably my favorite visual character from Alice in Wonderland.
Mine's a Caterpillar.
Caterpillar is sweet though. Caterpillar's badass.
Smoke it up. Smoke.
Okay, guys.
She's smoking yet.
Okay, we're back to cats. Does Cheshire Cat beat Tom? Because yes, Tom's been hypnotized before, but does Cheshire Cat care enough long term?
I think the Cheshire Cat wouldn't care enough to even enter the contest.
That's probably true. Okay, I think we're still back on Tom.
Like
Tom's
he would get bored halfway through reading the marquee.
Yeah,
that it's happening.
Okay, and then on the mouse side of things, are we going Brain? Because I'm I'm on Brain right now. I can't really think of another mouse that would be able to outdo Brain. And I guess we can't include Pinky, but I think that actually makes Brain more dangerous because he doesn't have that that conscience side of himself.
He doesn't have someone screwing up.
Yeah, he doesn't have somebody screwing up his plan or keeping him honest, one or the other, just whatever.
He also doesn't have somebody doing the heavy lifting for him.
Also true, but he probably built a robot to do that for him. He's built helicopters and shit like that. He's got engineering capability.
With Pinky, because he's the one that moves all the parts.
That's true. It will just take him a little bit longer to do it. But then he built a robot Pinky. Because I feel like he's built a robot Pinky before. Guys, find out if he ever built a robot Pinky. Rats from Nim. I still don't know what Nim is. I've never seen it.
I feel like I have.
Alice Chester's did everything to get Mad Hatter's hat. So if one of the mice had something Chester wanted, he would. That's true. But I don't know if Tom would have anything.
That would be adding a stipulation to like a flat battleground.
What's going on, Jonah? How the hell are you, man? It's good to hear from you, bud. Freaking Poncho Boys up in this. Right now, Jonah, we're just giving a rundown on. We're trying to find out the fictional cat v mouse situation, and we're breaking it down into categories. Right now, we're in animated features, and right now, I think for our cat,
and Catwoman would not count because she is 100% a human female.
Oh, but then we have Splinter in the fray.
Well, she's a martial arts expert.
Yeah, we're just throwing out Splinters. Okay, does Catwoman count? So Catwoman didn't count, but we did throw out. Like Cheetah would count as long as the physical characteristics are primarily feline. You know what? We're on this. We gotta go anime, and I think.
But the original Cheetah, isn't she in a suit?
She is. Okay, but later renditions of Cheetah, she's mutated. She's a cat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember they just did that for the movie.
Cat in the Hat. He creates things and his magic. Okay, so we did talk about Cat in the Hat too, but I think. So Cat in the Hat's probably more sly and devious than Tom, but Tom's he's no spring chicken himself. Like, Tom's pretty devious himself, and he's probably way more indestructible than Cat in the Hat. Like, even Cat in the Hat versus other like fictional characters from his own world, I've never seen a character who could take as much damage as Tom. Like even Sylvester, who's probably his closest thing, just doesn't take as much damage as Tom.
Tom just goes to town.
Yes, true. Okay, so now we have that. Okay, but let's save this. Okay, so we gotta lock in some things. So I'm still on Tom, but I do think Corrin's a good fit potentially for wearing this one too, because as badass as Tom is, we brought into the idea of mind control. And I'm fairly confident that Corrin would know the Sleepy Boy technique.
Oh, he would know the Sleepy Boy technique.
He would definitely know the Sleepy Boy technique. And Corrin is pretty damn powerful. Corrin was probably not as powerful as King Piccolo, but he was pretty up there as far as strength-wise. And he was able to easily outmaneuver Goku was. And that was just him fucking around. Stuart Little. Oh man, I love Stuart Little, but I don't think he's winning any prizes like that right now. Though he's got a sweet ass car. He doesn't have a sweet ass car. Okay. Okay. Let's. Okay. I think I've kind of changed my vote on cat wise. I think I'm on Corrin, but we're gonna stick with Tom for right now. Luna from Sailor Moon. Yeah, but Luna's not. Questions.
Luna was just a cat.
I
thought Luna was just a cat. I didn't know she did anything.
Yeah, guys, does Luna actually have any powers in Sailor Moon? Question. Is Itchy and Scratchy the knockoff Tom and Jerry? They are the knockoff Tom and Jerry, but Scratchy is...
They were satirized versions.
Yeah, Scratchy has straight up died before, though, in Itchy and Scratchy. I mean, he's been blown up and, is dead, so he takes just as much damage to Tom, but he does die.
He didn't die from it.
Kyubi from Modoko Magica.
God.
Madoka Magica? Okay, I'm sorry about that stream. I apologize. that bad pronunciation. I still a ruling for if they have a cat form. No, because I have to say it has to be their base features. Has to be primarily feline. I think Beast Boy cheats. He's bringing up Beast Boy. If Beast Boy can be included in this because he can go cat, but he can also go mouse.
he would have to stay in that form for this to work, and in that case, he's a regular cat and a regular mouse.
Yeah, I think you're right. So yeah, for the instance of this fight, he would still have to maintain primarily feline characteristics, which means he has to be in a cat form. Which, yeah, it's gonna put him in that. Even if he went like saber-tooth tiger, he'd still be a
normal
cat.
saber-tooth tiger.
Espeon from Pokemon.
Espeon is a
cat.
It's cat.
Yeah.
It's cat types. Yeah. Espeon is cat type. Ooh, okay.
Espeon.
Eevee's weird.
Okay, question.
I think Eevee was like a dog. Or a fox.
Eevee gets weird.
Okay, so obviously no Pokemon Psychic is going to be nearly as powerful as like Mew and Mewtwo. But what is the upper echelon of Psychics in Pokemon? Like, how powerful do we think they are? I mean, I doubt they're Professor Xavier powerful, but I mean, are we talking like...
I don't know. A fucking mime can throw up a literal invisible wall. Like...
we haven't gotten there yet.
A single Mr. Mime could take over the entire world in a day. They just don't have the ambition to do so.
Damn it. Okay, so look, so we haven't gotten to that cat from Captain Marvel yet because we're holding off on comic books for a little bit because there are some choice cats that we have to get into in comic books. Okay. Mew could literally move mass.
Captain Marvel?
True, but none of the but Mew and Mewtwo are not cats themselves. So I'm trying to figure out.
I watched that movie and I don't remember it.
I'm trying to figure out the upper echelon of psychics in Pokemon as far as
you also really didn't watch that movie.
What what would be equivalent to an Alakazam or something like that. So that's where I'm at as far as the Espeon power level because it's the only psychic cat that I can think of that is relatively powerful in there. That it changes via the writer, like comics do. Okay, I can understand that. So as far as Pokemon, like, I don't think their psychics are that powerful.
Yeah,
they are.
They are crazy powerful.
Like a base psychic Pokemon can still physically lift up a car and throw it across.
But when I'm talking about, when I say that powerful, I mean they're probably not Jean Grey powerful. They're probably not Professor Xavier powerful as far as psychics are concerned.
Mewtwo, like those are
Mewtwo would be on their level.
Yeah,
but
those are upper echelons on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
The strongest psychics is Esper, literal black holes. Okay.
Yeah, I think Alakazam and like this little thing talks about how they can just make miniature black holes.
True. True.
As they bend spoons.
Yeah. Esper's ears are quite large in proportion to his body, and folded beneath his ears are two ring-shaped yellow organs. These organs emit Esper's intense psychic powers. It has no control over its power, and would leak out if the ears were not sheltered the organs. This is enough psychic energy to create a blast radius of 300 feet, 90 meters. This psychic energy can send even a wrestler flying. I am terrible with names. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so besides like the little black hole thing, which is like probably an anomaly of them, but it's also one of those things where that feat is probably not as intense as you think it is compared to the other things. I still wouldn't say they're on par with like Professor Xavier. So, I mean, Professor Xavier took on one half of the Phoenix Force, which the Phoenix Force is capable of like annihilating planets and then reshaping reality. So okay, but cat psychics wise, that does put them on a new playing field because Tom is 100% susceptible to psychics. Like, he's been hypnotized on several occasions by just like a watch. So yeah, okay, so I think our cat, that changes it up a little bit more. Okay, okay, so are we on the Espeon kind of thing right now? It's the most powerful cat psychic I can think of.
I've never thought of Espeon in any of those evolutions as a cat.
I mean,
look up its type. What is Espeon's exact type?
I always thought they were kind of some kind of giant ass squirrel.
I mean,
that's just you being smart.
Yeah. What? Yeah, guys, can you give me Espeon's official Pokemon type, because I need to know what the hell.
I legit thought they were like a dog, not a fluffy ass fox character.
I was kind of under the impression that they were like a fox thing, but I'm not entirely sure.
I would never consider them a cat.
Okay, so I know they're psychic, but what is their actual creature type? Because like Pikachu's like a rat.
Espeon or
Corn would be fast enough to take it.
Espeon is a quadruped mammalian Pokemon with cat-like features.
Okay, so
It is sleek, lilac purple fur covers its body and red jewel attached to his forehead.
So a fox.
look, it's cat-like features.
It is a
Foxes are
cat,
still
period.
foxes are still like canine, okay? But it says it has cat-like features, and that is the big thing. We did say it has primarily feline features, okay? But Corn is powerful. Okay, so now it's gonna boil down to Corn versus Espeon. I think those are the cats we have to really consider.
I think Corn might just win that.
I think he might do like
not psychic ability like 1v1, but Corn just has more in his back pocket.
he really does. I mean, he is pretty powerful. He has techniques up the wazoo. He has healing herbs with fucking. He's got fucking sensu beans. Is being mentioning it. So, and then I think the primary Corrin and the rest of his ilk, they do have like psychic dampening ability. They can prevent themselves from being psychically attacked. Okay. Okay, stream. What are we thinking? Are we thinking Corrin from Dragon Ball Z, or are we thinking Espeon?
You know, most of the chat's gonna be like, who the fuck is Corn from Dragon Ball Z?
Okay, because I mean, between these two right now, I'm kind of on the Corrin side of things. I think Corrin will be able to take it out, take out Espeon.
So definitely the Dragon Ball character, simply because he's humanoid,
Yeah.
and we'll probably just end up capturing or training the Espeon.
Yeah, that's also true. Because I actually don't know like how much real lethal damage Pokemon can actually do. Because they've never been shown capable of killing humans, with the exception of like Mewtwo.
If you're talking about a wild one, the wild Pokemon generally are way less powerful and coordinated than a trained one.
A trainer telling him what to do, Corn for sure. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you're bringing up good points. So, really a Suncat. So he's a Suncat. So we have a Suncat on board right now.
Cat.
Who's this? Solgaleo? What's a Solgaleo? Wait, we're also forgetting a big one here.
Oh wait, I can't.
I don't know what that is, but we're also fucking forgetting Leomon.
Like Leomon is a good one.
Like,
that is a good one.
Leomon
like he's
here.
on some fresh new shit.
Okay, Burger, sounds good. But you have a good night. I'll keep you posted on what we actually decide on here, because right now we're fucking too back and forth.
Yes. All right, Burger. You have a good night, man. Thank you for stopping by.
Okay, so we do have a big sun lion on the field right now. Okay, and we have. I think Leomon's
Oh yeah,
good.
one of the legendary Pokemons is like a lion cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
From Pokemons.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But okay, so you're right.
Leomon was like
a lion man.
yeah, that buff motherfucker. Yeah.
Yes.
And he had a ultimate evolution that he turned into that giant lion with like the big giant spiky mane, and he had a robot version too. But okay, so if there is a big sun lion freaking. If you've got yourself a giant, like, legendary tier Pokemon that is essentially a cat, yeah, I think we kind of have to go with that one. Because even though Corrin is powerful, he's still not above, like, God status. Like, you know, he's not Kami level, okay? And Kami's not even probably legendary Pokemon level.
Yeah, he's like Shovel.
Yeah. White Riverside count. Big sun lion. Okay, so we're on this legendary Pokemon. Friggin' what's its face? Solgaleo? 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 It was a Solgaleo? Is
The
that
White
right?
Tiger Sword.
White Tiger Sword.
like Sabu. He's like, "What's up, dude?
We're not there yet.
I'm a knife. Like I'm shanking."
Okay, cartoon wise, we're gonna go with this legendary Pokemon. I think it kind of out trumps all the other cats.
Man, I'd hate to have Saba as like a weapon because he's a smart ass, and I just want to punch him. It's gonna hurt my hand. But
okay, but here's the thing: are we still on peaking or on brain? Because Brain understands Pokemon. And last time I checked, you can still fucking put God Pokemons in a ball.
You can.
He would need to know how to make an Ultra Ball or better.
Dude, he would just figure out how to make a Master Ball.
Easy to make.
And also, that thing has the power of the sun.
Yeah,
which you can apparently capture in a Pokeball.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that before or after he creates the Pokeball, dies to that sun, and then from there throws the Pokeball because he's already dead?
See, I don't know if you could kill Pinky and the Brain.
I don't know. I've seen the sun murder before.
I feel like they've survived nuclear explosions. Ease peas. Okay. Oh, so yeah, T-Fable, he's a box art legendary, which means the catch rate is fucking easy. You're almost guaranteed to get him in the game.
Oh yeah, they just give him to you, probably.
Okay, so...
No, they give you the Master Ball usually to catch it.
Okay, so fictional cat, cartoon cat versus fictional cartoon mouse. I'm still on fucking Brain's ass, and I think Brain beats this fucking legendary Pokemon. Alright guys, what are we thinking? Like, are you on board with me? Because I've crunched the numbers, okay? I've thought of every possible situation, and I think fucking Brain still understands how to make a fucking Pokeball.
He has to make that Pokeball while fighting off that Pokemon.
At the very least, he would know where to get one and then steal it.
Very true. Okay, does Brain have
They
prep
were
time?
thieves, too.
Okay, are we giving Brain prep time?
Absolutely.
We didn't give anybody else prep time. This is go time.
Okay, so... Okay, then our situation, it
becomes a situation of, oh, well, Batman has prep time.
Okay, here's the thing.
No, Batman is ready for every situation at all times.
According to Batman fans,
yeah,
Batman has all the prep time he needs the second he sees any situation.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing: the situation we're throwing him, it has to be a battle royale style of cats versus mice, right? And then they're all going at it. Last time I checked, Dr. Doom fucking created a device that allowed him to sack the power from Galactus in the time frame of a battle royale. And
I don't think Pinky's as smart as Doom.
He doesn't, but he doesn't need to know how to do that because he already knows Pokemon. So all he needs to do is do what he already knows and build a Pokeball to be able to capture fucking this god tier Pokemon. And he already knows how to do that. He'll know how to do that. And so just within the time frame of the fight, I think he can collect the materials he needs and then build a Pokeball.
We can't count these things.
What's up?
Because that Pokemon's not in a cartoon. We were strictly on cartoon.
Oh yeah, guys, real quick, that Pokemon's
not a cartoon.
Was he ever in an animated movie or the cartoon itself? I'm not 100% sure, but find out if that damn legendary Pokemon was in a movie or cartoon. Because yeah, you're right. If he hasn't actually shown up and he's just in the games, then he doesn't count. It is. Okay, so Maya says it is. Okay,
I love the quote.
Usually are advertised through the cartoon. Okay, in the Aloha. Okay, so absolutely he was in it. Okay, guys, I still think Brain fucking wins this one. Okay, because yeah, you're right. It's a fucking box art Pokemon. That is yours all day. Yeah, guys.
That means that someone walks out onto the arena, hands Brain a Master Ball, and says, "Go for it."
Yeah. Absolutely.
Those are the rules.
I think he fucking does it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. What do y'all think, stream? Do y'all think Brain pulls this out of his ass and he?
I feel like there's no pulling out of his ass. Sounds like I just gave it to him with no questions.
It's like, I mean, yeah, because I can't think of a situation where he doesn't have a Pokeball ready to go. Like a 1v1 fight, first time over? Yeah, sure.
I think of Brain as having the invention skills of Rick Sanchez.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, kind of feels right. If he makes the Master Ball, then yes. If not, he still need 10 of them. Takes too long.
Minimum.
Okay. But I think Brain would be capable of making a Master Ball.
I don't know. 9 times out of 10, no matter what game you're playing, they've only been able to successfully make one.
Hell, even fucking Giovanni had fucking a Master Ball. And that dude just had money.
And that was the one that they were able to make.
Mm-hmm.
The one.
Yeah. And Brain's probably seen that episode. See, the problem is Brain has the power of foresight. Man, I'm playing Batman logic. I know, right?
Yeah.
But this makes sense because fucking Brain could probably take out Batman. I'm just saying.
He was a WB cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
He knows who he is. He knows where he lives.
Yeah, he knows legitimately where he lives. He
knows who he loves.
Mm-hmm. Brain's only downfall is fucking Pinky. Pinky's the one holding him back.
Brain's downfall is trying to take over the world.
Yeah, because he doesn't dream small, okay? He dreams huge.
Which then brings into the next question: would he even try to capture this Pokemon because he's trying to take over the world in this battle
Yeah,
right
if he
now?
captures that Pokemon, it gives him the power to take over the world.
Other Pokemon could take it out. Put it to faint.
Not if it's already in a ball.
You can still faint a Pokemon.
How susceptible to faint is this legendary Pokemon's?
Every Pokemon can faint.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Alright, okay, so voting right now. Pinky or Brain versus legendary Pokemon's. I'm gonna say Brain. That's my vote. Brain. Brain. Soup, what are you thinking? Give us an honest vote too.
I think it's the Pokemon. But Brain has pep time, so.
Okay.
So the Brain.
T-Fable's giving it to the Big Cat. Okay. Everybody else, what are we thinking? We thinking Brain? We thinking legendary Pokemon's? We need. Because right now we're at a tie, 2v2.
Oh, I was like, no, y'all beat me 2-1.
No. T-Fable's throwing up his call for Big Cat. Okay. He needs to know.
But Big Cat's a different character. Like, that's another one vote.
Is that Big Cat or is it T-Fable? Are you talking about a character named Big Cat, or are you talking about
Throwing in a new character?
or are you? Oh God! Or are you talking about Big Cat, the tiger from Transformers?
It's like, doesn't count. He's 90% robot. Like,
Yeah, but he's got cat form, like Beast Wars. Like they legit have.
then you bring
fur
in
and
Beast
shit.
Boy and Fable's back on Beast Boy. Like,
Yeah, but even his cat, his other form has like fucking like a cat chest and shit. Okay, so let's talk about the fucking Pokemons at emergency submission.
oh no, all right.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, Mike Myers Cat in the Hat. Keep
Like-
coming back to fucking Cat in
Like
the
that
Hat.
murder is intent to
He
kill.
was pretty fucking powerful in that movie.
He was fucking
Like,
powerful.
he also just came in with the intent to kill.
Yeah, this is a fucking crazy asshole. Oh God. But I mean, could he take out Brain? Could he do it?
With a bat.
Can Cat in the Hat take out Brain? I think he could actually.
Yeah, like he just has the bat.
Okay. So this is how the scenario goes down.
It's a mythical item.
But Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat is not a cartoon.
Mike Myers Cat in the Hat is not a cartoon. Or cartoon.
Cattoon.
A cartoon. He's not a cartoon, okay? Okay, but I think this is how it goes down. Pinky captures Ultimate Pokemons in Pokeball, goes to take over the world, finds out he no longer has the Pokeball. Pink Panther swiped it fucking moments ago, okay? Pink Panther's now selling on the black market, okay?
On the black market.
Alright, we're right. Pink Panther wins this fucking scenario. Alright, guys, that's my vote now. Pink Panther wins this one.
It's a crazy scenario.
Okay. Let's skedaddle past this one though, because we still have some other fictional cats we're gonna
What's up,
talk about in Mouse.
But the secret squirrel managed to take him down.
It's like, but Morocco Mole.
Morocco Mole. No, okay. Now we're on the comic books. Okay, let's get onto the comic book cats and the Mies. Okay, because we did have some big ones. Okay, so Dexstar was a big name thrown out, right? And then
Dexter was a big name.
yes, and then we do have Goose from
Is
Captain
Dexter
Marvel.
really that powerful though?
He's a Red Lantern.
Red Lantern.
Yeah, but amongst Red Lanterns?
and he maintains his faculties. He's one of the few Red Lanterns that is not like blood raged. And when they're not blood raged, they're usually way more powerful than the normal blood raged Red Lanterns. So Dexter's pretty powerful, man.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Okay.
He's the best kitties. Wait, him.
Wait,
which him?
him from Powerpuff Girls?
Because he's not a cat.
that's
He's
a lobster.
He's a lobster man.
He's
a lobster boys. Dexter actually pretty OP.
No, it's-
Yeah.
Dude,
Dexter.
him scared the shit out of me. Like,
Exactly. Dexter is pretty fucking powerful. Okay.
especially that
Mhm.
that octopus episode where he turns Bubbles' octopus stuffed toy
Yes.
into a manifestation of death.
Exactly.
That was crazy.
Okay, and so yes, Goose is pretty badass, but I don't think Goose beats Dexter. Dexter, I think, outclasses Goose.
I think so as well.
But what about the cat? The Superman cat? Not Crypto, but the other little cat?
Well, Crypto's the dog.
Yeah, Crypto's the dog. What's the cat?
The white cat.
Yeah, Superman had a cat.
Yeah.
Capto? I don't know.
That's right. There was.
Okay, so what was the Superman cat's name? I think it was Supergirl's cat, but yeah, she had a cat.
Yeah,
Kryptonian.
like it was Catonian.
All right,
Yeah, it was Catonian.
Like real talk, the idea of that is terrifying.
Yeah, and motherfucker chases a ball. It's gonna fly through 50 states over.
Because that cat rubs against your leg when it's hungry, and then launches you 5 states over.
It's like, and you have no skin on your other leg.
Like, just your legs are non-existent anymore.
Like, it purring causes an earthquake across the globe.
Blows out people's eardrums.
Supergirl's cat.
It's like just... And just explosions are happening in China.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's Supergirl's cat? Streaky, the super cat. There's a fictional superhero cat that appears in comic books published by DC Comics.
What if it said it was real? Like, it was like a real superhero cat. Like...
Action Comics 261, February 1960. Oh, and this was about the time where Superman was crazy powerful. Was created by Jerry Siegel and Jim Mooney. Features, abilities, publications, and history team supporting cast abilities. It's depowered, originally flight, super strength, supervision, super speed, and vulnerability. So originally had all the Superman powers. It is currently depowered though. Okay. So yeah, so we have a Superman cat.
Yeah, because you realize how much of a problem that is.
Yeah. So we have a Superman cat during the golden age of comics? Silver Age? No, it's Silver Age,
60s
right?
to Silver Age.
Okay, yeah. So it's during Silver Age comics, which
It's
is
the beginning of the Silver Age. Yeah.
which is arguably the most powerful Superman, is Silver Age Superman.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dude could literally tug multiple planets. Like, no problem. Silver Age Superman is the most powerful Superman.
Because that's when they just
I
started.
just assumed it was now when they keep making up powers.
No, that was then when they started making up powers.
Yeah, and even if you're on the
Yeah, but they
idea,
continue to do it to this day.
yeah, even if you're on the idea of that cat's probably not as strong as Silver Age Superman, it's still pretty fucking powerful cat. So I think that cat's on par with Dexter. As far as Marvel's concerned, I don't think Marvel has any cat that can go toe to toe with those assholes over there.
Yeah, because, well, unfortunately, DC, they make gods, period.
Yeah, the big gods, period. But I don't think Marvel's ever essentially promoted a cat to that kind of power level. Yeah, so,
Like, they put a dog to that power level.
yeah, Aunt May's dog. She's
Yes.
part of the Pet Avengers.
Exactly. That is not who I was talking about, but yes.
Yes.
Wait, there is a cat.
Which cat?
It's, who's the dog from,
Go on.
The Inhumans?
Oh, that's Lockjaw.
Yes.
yeah.
Who's his best friend? That cat.
Lockjaw has a best friend cat?
Yes.
This is news to me. Let me find out.
They are a peanut clique also.
I think it's Hairball.
Is it Hairball?
Yes.
Who is Hairball?
Okay,
Because that is my only reference to Hairball right now.
Marvel Comics Hairball. Okay, I don't think Hairball is.
Is its name?
No, I don't think it's nearly on par with them. But okay, so Hairball. Home to the Pet Avengers 97161. Oh god, there's an Avengers Academy, Marvel. Okay, so Hairball. Its name is Nails. It's Nails.
Nails?
Niels. Nails.
Alright.
So it's a Pet Adventure. First Lockjaw, the Pet Avengers #1. Niels. Nails. Affiliation, physical characteristics, male, yellow hair. When transformed, he is surrounded by a display of multicolored bubbles. Okay, so what is his powers? History. Pet Avengers, powers and abilities. Seemingly those of the Neils of Earth 616. Let me find this one. Okay, Neils Earth 616. Powers. Let's see what his powers are all about. Okay, because there's a Marvel. So, powers. Similar to Speedball, Nails is kinetic powers due to accidental exposure to extra-dimensional energy during a lab experiment. His powers include kinetic energy fields. Nails has a super ability to create kinetic field of unknown energy around himself, which absorbs all kinetic energy directed against him. This absorption could vary from resisting the physical objects such as bricks and rocks to resisting that of energy and fire and even explosions within its kinetic field. It is nearly impossible for him to be hurt. He instead bounced harmlessly from one object to object. with no less transference of momentum. When transformed, he is surrounded by a display of multicolored bubbles. Okay. Yeah, but it's wanted to say I love Hitmonkey. Oh yeah, Hitmonkey is fucking fantastic. Okay. Okay, so we have another topic for the night that we may or may not be able to get to, depending on how long this whole thing goes on.
If we can't get to it, we'll post it in the Discord. We can discuss about it.
That's it. Oh, but you speaking of Hitmonkey, that absolutely needs to go into the next context of it.
Monkey. From
Monkey.
Dexter.
From Monkey.
We're not
he got his own show, okay? Like, also, Simeon.
Simeon.
Alright, Simeon.
And of course, there's fucking Mojo Jojo. Shut the fuck up, okay? There's a whole other discussion we're not getting into right now.
Fuck cats and mice.
We're on apes.
Mojo Jojo.
It's like we're talking about thumbs now. Like, what is it when Bubbles becomes Mojo Jojo?
Oh yeah. It's like a great episode.
She sounds just like herself, but she has the speaking mannerisms of Mojo Jojo. Oh,
I forget. Did Mojo Jojo take over her body?
No,
or she
got hit in the head.
Yeah, and she believed she was Mojo Jojo, right?
Because Mojo Jojo wouldn't shut up as she was falling unconscious. So he's all pissed off. He's like, I do not talk like that.
That's fucking fantastic.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we will bring up Hitmonkey in our next topic, which we may, like I said, might not be able to get to tonight, but we'll post it up on the Discord, and we'll just like throw out that because it's a fun topic that I hope we can get to. Beyond that, okay, those are our upper echelon of comic book characters. So even if I gave you Beast Boy and threw Beast Boy into that mix, I don't think Beast Boy beats Dexter or the Super Cat.
No.
Yeah, Neil.
I don't think get up to that power level.
I didn't think Neil did all that.
Okay,
that's cool. He has like some pretty sweet connect powers.
Yeah. So I mean, they said it's never shown an upper like his durability as far as the Marvel Power Grid, which the Marvel Power Grid is based on a 1 to 7 scale. 1 being like human proportions and 7 being like non-omnipotent individuals or omnipotent individuals. Okay. His powers and abilities grid, its durability is a fucking 6, which means he might not be.
So he is like nigh on indestructible.
Yes, and it said his force field can actually absorb energy, fire, explosions, things of that nature, physical kinetic energy. So any matter of energy, its force field.
Hit from Galactus.
Potentially, I think the only thing that's really gonna destroy them are things that can blink things out of reality, or if it can pull it apart, like by the cellular level or something like that.
Atomize them.
You know how like Magneto killed Sebastian Shaw in X-Men First Class, where he just slowly pushed a quarter through his head. God, that was amazing.
That was a good moment.
Unfortunately, his offense doesn't seem to be that powerful. At least not anything that I think could take out Dexter or Super Cat. Because essentially what it is, he can take it and absorb the kinetic energy and then redirect it. Because it's essentially cannonball. So he just like can bounce off of things. But I think its kinetic output is still essentially based off of like
what he receives.
And
if they leave him alone, which I don't think they would.
Yeah, which I don't think they would. But or even then, if it's taking like just hits from like random explosions and stuff like that, which would you assume that's happening in that fight? I just don't think anything it does can actually hurt or kill them, because Supergirl can take a punch from Supergirl, right? Like, or Superman can punch himself and probably be fine, but Superman punches a normal person, that person's dead.
They have a hole to their chest.
Yeah, but Superman punches that Cannonball survives, but Cannonball's not going to be able to redirect that damage to Superman to where Superman would hurt himself, right? Its only offensive capability is limited to what it's receiving, and yeah, I think they'd be smart enough to just not deal with it for a while, right? And besides, like, Dexter could just bubble him. Like, they have Green Lantern capabilities to some degree, and they just bubble him and then just leave him alone, right?
Yeah.
Done. So I don't think Nails.
Did the Red Lanterns create constructs like that? I forgot.
They can.
They
just normally don't.
They normally don't.
They just rage out?
Yeah, they rage out.
But again, Dexter's the outlier in that aspect for Red Lanterns.
Yeah. So, okay, Nails doesn't do much on this aspect.
Look, I'm just impressed that a little cat that I remember from HeroClix has a lot more power than I thought it did.
Yeah, I thought it was more like a just normal cat, and I was like, cool, this is a cat. But I think as far as cats are concerned in Marvel Comics, I think that's the best they have to offer.
Possibly.
But okay, so now we get into so I think it's gonna boil down because like Cheetah's not going anywhere in that fight. She's just not gonna be able to do anything on that end.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna boil down to Super Cat and Dexter, and who wins out of that fight, Superman or Red Lantern?
Superman wins.
Oh, well, not really, because Supergirl was a Red Lantern for a while.
But that's combining? I don't know if
it was combining, but at no point. And we're talking about a cat that is probably not as strong as Silver Age Superman. Okay? Maybe. So it's gonna put it on par on that. Okay, so who's gonna win this fight? T-Fable, you're my go-to Dexter individual. Okay?
Facts.
So I know Supergirl has gone toe-to-toe with Atrocitus, and they threw down. So Atrocitus can hold his own against Supergirl. Does Dexter, and Dexter is supposed to be crazy powerful, potentially like second only to Atrocitus. It is his kitty. Who wins this fight? Are we talking Super Cat or Dexter? While we're kind of debating on that, what are our mouse options for comic books?
Look. Oh, comic books?
Yes.
I was like,
mice or rat options?
Well, yeah, Splinter.
Okay, you got Splinter, yes. And we have. I mean, I think Mighty Mouse started as a fucking comic book character. He might not.
I don't think no. He started as a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Hanna-Barbera thing.
Yeah. Because he's just straight up like parroting Superman.
Yes. Okay, and you are. Okay, so the big problem with a Green Lantern versus Superman is one, their battery power. Right? They don't have the longevity to be able to go toe to toe with Superman for forever.
That's what you get for downing all your water.
And on several occasions when Superman has had to deal with Green Lanterns, his like quick way to deal with it is to remove the ring. Red Lanterns, they do have rings, but their internal power source is an internal power source. I don't think they actually run out of power like Green Lanterns do. I could be wrong.
That stuff like replaces their blood.
So they don't have the same limitations as a normal lantern does. Okay. I feel like Dexter is way smarter than Streaky, and you're probably true because I think Streaky's legit just like a house cat. It's no more than like Crypto, and Crypto is just like a dog. Crypto's just like a normal dog who has Superman powers that somehow doesn't kill everybody.
They made a Crypto show. That dog had
the Crypto and the Bat Dog show.
Yeah, but didn't Dexter also show up in Brave and the Bold?
He did.
It
was awesome.
Okay.
But no, Dexter was always kind of smart. Even in the comics, like Dexter's fairly smart. Yeah, like he avenged that old lady.
Did.
Because fuck those dudes.
Mm-hmm. And
I don't care who you are. Like Dexter is that old lady's key.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And one, it's gonna be widely known what Kryptonian like physiology is as far as lanterns are concerned. They're gonna know what a Kryptonian physiology is. They're gonna know that kryptonite is their kryptonite, right? I think, and I don't know if Red Lanterns can do it, but I know Green Lanterns can pulse out different radiation energy.
I don't know about different, but they can't pulse out radiation.
But they can hit the spectrum. It's the same thing like whatchamacallit, Captain Atom can go toe to toe with Superman because he irradiates like red sun energy when he fights him just to bring Superman down to his level.
Yeah.
Green Lanterns can technically do the same thing, but whether or not a Red Lantern can do it, that's the thing. And I would definitely say that like a Red Lantern's plasma is probably strong enough to be able to hurt a Superman.
Oh yeah, no, period.
Okay, I will say that I'll probably give it to Dexter just because on toe to toe, them going toe to toe, Dexter's probably going to be the more fierce combatant, and is probably smarter. Yeah, I'll give this one to Dexter, and then there's like the normal cat, and then Streaky. Also, Streaky's fucking depowered right now. Okay, if we're talking about current cat versus current cat, Dexter technically wins that one because it's depowered. Okay, so on the mice side of comic books, I don't think we have anything really there. We've got like Splinter, and I guess maybe you want to say the Rat King.
Yeah, like that's about
it. So I think as far as comics are concerned, Dexter's gonna pull this one out. So right now we have that. Okay, so now we go into like live action and movies. What do we have in the live action area of? Okay, so Stuart Little was mentioned earlier. We got Stuart Little in mice form.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry again. They were in movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they weren't in a live action movie, but they were still animated, which is weird. You got Cats from the movie Cats.
No.
But
no.
Idris Elba, he could teleport and shit, and he might have been Satan. I'm not sure.
No.
Okay, and then you do have a good amount of mice and rats and stuff like that. But who's the most powerful out of movies? Okay, guys, live action movies. And the characters could be CGI, and I guess the world itself could probably be CGI. It's close enough to live action. I mean, technically, fucking Avatar exists, and like 99% of that movie.
He gets Sylvester again.
Yeah,
he's in
Space Jam.
He's in Space Jam.
Yeah, but those Space Jam characters are not nearly as powerful as their original Looney Tune counterparts.
You're correct. They are not, but they are still based off the Looney
okay,
Tune.
They're like, now we have Mike Myers can.
See, but you could count all of Looney Tunes and really all Warner Bros. because of
Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yeah, they all showed up in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hell, even Disney characters.
Yeah,
showed up.
But he is right. We do have a live action Mike Myers Cat in the Hat, and that Cat in the Hat was probably the most powerful Cat in the Hat ever existing.
Yeah, that Cat in the Hat's ever been.
Yeah, and then you have live action Cheshire Cat, which I just don't think the live action Cheshire Cat beats Mike Myers.
No, like
Cat in the Hat.
Look, Mike Myers Cat in the Hat has a bat. You're not beating that.
Yeah. And Mike Myers Cat in the Hat
with the intent to kill.
he does have the intent to kill. And he legitimately warps reality. Like, because in the Dr. Seuss original book, that Cat in the Hat, he had gadgets and shit that did stuff. Like, he himself probably wasn't actually omnipotent. He just like had Who technology, which did Who shit, okay? Yeah, and he can clone himself. And there's never been like an instance in the Mike Myers movie that it showed that one Cat in the Hat was weaker than the other. Like when he split, it wasn't like he halved his powers. He probably just created a whole new Cat in the Hat that is just as powerful as him. God damn, okay. Okay, Mike Myers Cat in the Hat might be the most powerful fucking movie anything ever.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
like you could take Jesus Christ from the Passion of the Christ versus
Jesus
Mike
Christ, Jesus Christ Superstar,
exactly, and Buddy Christ from
Buddy Christ.
From Dogma,
and they still wouldn't be it.
Like also Alanis Morissette. Pit them against Mike Myers Cat in the Hat, and Mike Myers is gonna come out on top every time.
Yeah. Hell, fucking. Look, I was just gonna say Jesus ain't always cracked up to be. I've fucking seen Jesus get dunked on by Gore. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so fucking All-Star Jesus. Okay, so Mike Myers Cat in the Hat. Who is his live action adversary as far as meese are concerned?
The fucking Splinter. Like,
Splinter's
gonna get his ass whooped.
Well, that Splinter, that's the old man Splinter. I don't think he's gonna do it. But you do have Stuart Little. He's kind of
dead. Like, first and foremost, adopted. Secondarily, a child.
you've got the mice from was it the witches? When they turn them into little mice.
Those are regular mice at that point.
Yes,
dead.
Yeah, I think live action form, there's just no mice that can go toe to toe with Mike Myers. Yeah, I think Mike Myers is gonna pull this one out. Okay, so right now are we at a 3-2 victory right now for mice versus cats? cats in the lead.
Sure, we'll go with that. Sounds right.
Yeah, because comics is Dexter all the way. And live action, it's Mike Myers fucking Cat in the Hat.
And then cartoons, it's
Brain.
Yeah, so that's 3-2.
It's a 3-2 swing right now.
2-1.
I almost just called Josh. First and foremost, he's adopted. It just must have been my wife. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Okay, I think we are at a solid 2-1 victory.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Fictional cats versus fictional mice. Fictional cats are gonna take the day. Okay, guys. Fucking Mike Myers pulling the big W.
Is that where we're reaching at right now? We're done with mice and cats?
Yes. So now I think it's time for us to get on to our
monkey.
Monkey.
Okay, fucking monkeys. Are we doing monkeys real quick?
Well, did you have something before monkeys?
All right.
No.
So monkey, Super Saiyan. Was it?
It's like
Super Saiyan
monkey
ape?
beats a Zuru.
Yeah,
Like,
Zuru. Yeah. Okay. So you got monkey, Super Saiyan, and Zuru. You've got fucking...
Which was only achieved by having baby inserted. I'm just saying.
No. Goku also did it.
But that was after that he did it. He was like, "Oh, that you could do that," and then he did it.
No, Goku did it before Vegeta.
Nuh-uh. I don't know.
No, I mean, yeah, he no, you're right, baby. He went baby Vegeta, turned monkey, and then Goku was like family, and then he like did it.
Family.
Two more hours of this damn stream. What's the prompt? Okay. Okay, we can go into fictional apes, okay, but my other prompt for the night was okay, so our other prompt for the night was an assassin battle royale, okay? It's an assassin battle royale. Which assassin comes out on top?
Hitmonkey.
We've got fucking Hitmonkey goes into that list, okay? Hitmonkey there. You got...
Has Deadpool ever been paid? Yeah, he's been paid.
He's been paid.
Yeah,
Deadpool was actually fucking rich as fuck. Oh god, there was a fucking comic where Taskmaster, Deadpool hires Taskmaster to do a job with him because okay, so during Secret Invasion, Deadpool was hired by the Avengers in order to like infiltrate the Skrull Armada ship and then get the plans for like where the mothership was.
Why Deadpool?
Because Deadpool was the individual they could send out, and he was zany enough to make it happen, right? So they were in the middle of their own shit. Also, they were like, "It's Deadpool. Like Deadpool's probably like if that's Deadpool. There's probably nobody else who could fucking like be Deadpool, and so we're good." So they hired Deadpool. Nick Fury hires Deadpool to go out and like infiltrate the Skrull Armada, get the plans for where the Queen's ship is, so they can fucking Alpha Strike her ass. On his way back, he gets jumped by Norman Osborn and the Thunderbolts, and they steal that information from them. So at the end of Secret Invasion, Norman Osborn gets the killing blow because he knew where the Queen was whenever that shit went down.
Is that how he becomes president?
I love it. Hey, how's it going? Kitty Gaming, how you doing?
What's up?
My favorite comic issue is Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. Rather exact name. Oh no, that is a fantastic issue. And Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. They did a whole series of it. They did Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, not Wolverine kills the Marvel Universe, but there was a Punisher kills the Marvel Universe, Hulk kills the Marvel Universe, things like that.
It's like this character goes batshit crazy, murder something. Like.
Yes. But Deadpool, he infiltrates, gets that information, gets jacked by Norman Osborn. So later on, like Deadpool goes after Norman Osborn because he wants his payday that he didn't get because he didn't get that information to Nick Fury.
Yeah,
so he hires Taskmaster to be a diversion. Taskmaster comes in dressed as Deadpool, and they're like, "We captured Deadpool. Here he is." And then he's like, "Cool, I'm actually dead." Like he busts out, whoops the Thunderbolt's ass, and that gave Deadpool a chance to infiltrate on the back end. So they like jump him, get the shit. Then fucking Deadpool gets his hands on Norman Osborn. Norman Osborn fucking goblin serums out and beats the shit out of him and throws him out the helicopter. And then it shows Taskmaster and Deadpool going to an ATM, and he just like he was like,
"Oh yeah,"
he was like,
That's right.
He was like, "Yeah, he whooped my ass." He was like, he tore me in half. He was like, "But I swiped his credit card, whatever, dude." and he's trying to pay Taskmaster for the job, and he's just like Taskmaster was like, "I'm a fucking world-class assassin." It was like, I train legions of Hydra armies. Like, I'm on service call. And it's like, this is the stupidest way I've ever been paid. Because he was like, what's about to get stupider? Because we just removed all the money from this ATM and we're going to another one.
Because you can only make what, like $400,
$300 transaction. It's just like $300 increments for moving it from an ATM. It's so good.
Like, for the amount that I'm pretty sure he paid him, that took a whole nother day.
Yeah. It's just like Deadpool and Taskmaster sitting at some fucking ATM outside a bank.
Like, I do always like Deadpool team-ups with, like, not low-level, like, people, but, like, just more down-to-earth characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are always fantastic.
Yeah, like, Deadpool Spider-Man team-ups are always great.
Yeah,
always
true.
fucking fun. Deadpool interactions with the Avengers are always pretty interesting, just because he's fucking Deadpool and he's just trying to be somebody's bro. Like, Deadpool with the X-Men is fantastic because he's like, I'm an X-Men. He's like, no, you're not. And he's like, but I made my own costume.
He's like, no. just no.
It's so good. All right, but we have fictional assassins, okay? This is our current slot right now.
You went right around monkeys.
I know, but Hit Monkey's in this assassins lineup, okay?
But guess who isn't? Simeon.
Deadpool. Oh yeah, okay. So I did like me some.
Wait, question. Okay,
Wait, are we talking Deadpool and the Hulk or Hulk pool?
All right.
There was a Hulk pool where Hulk became a Hulk, or Deadpool became a Hulk. Well, it was like Deadpool became a Hulk during the Hulked Out Heroes event, and then he tried to go back in time to kill himself. Scorpion, can't forget them more coming. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we have Scorpion, Sub-Zero, which obviously trained in assassins. Okay, let's go ahead and try to keep these things to a franchise, right? Let's get 2 of each franchise. We'll do 2 movies, 2 video games, 2 comics, and then 2. I think we can do like probably books or something like that. If it's just something like just out there that doesn't really fall into those exact categories of assassins. Or no, as far as like a media presence, like you could do like a TV show or something like that, right? Okay. And then we're gonna boil these down. So okay, Mortal Kombat universe. We're gonna go Scorpion, Sub-Zero. I think either one of those were good. They're palette swap characters. Boom.
Speaking of palette swap,
very nice.
And I'm back.
Okay, so an assassin. The description of this person. So an individual. So either they have to be. Okay, I wouldn't say a mercenary is it. Like it has to be an individual who covertly takes out their target.
For money.
Money, or in some way an enrichment kind of thing, whether it's like like fulfilling a contract between an individual and themselves, for like blood debt or anything like that, or like a financial gain. There has to be some kind of contract between the 2 individuals, and it has to be like they have to be an individual who covertly takes out their target, right? So
like Hitman, like.
Hitman, yeah, like stuff like that. But it can't be like a mercenary or like a soldier of fortune or something like that. We're talking ninjas and like stealth assassins and things like that. Like Pootscoop. Pootscoop is awesome.
Yeah, Scrappy is an amazing example. He just takes your skin and then he'll go and do what he needs to do.
Exactly. So our question right now is we're doing an assassin battle royale. We're going to choose 2 assassins from different media. So we're going to do movies, comics, cartoon, or well, not cartoons, but like video games, and then like miscellaneous.
Let's start with one. Let's start with cartoons, and we'll like set that aside so we have our locked in 2.
No. I didn't mean cartoons. I meant like miscellaneous, whether it be like a cartoon or a show or something.
Oh,
like
okay.
That. It'll be
then let's start there so we can have our 2 set aside, and we can go like and do.
Well, let's go to one of the more concrete ones, because the miscellaneous is just in case something comes up there. It's like, well, they don't technically have this. They don't technically like if somebody said fucking Stretch Armstrong, and I'm like, if it fits somehow into our category, I was like, well, he doesn't have a show.
The toy.
You're doing it like John Wick is currently not trying to. Okay, so no, I would say if their primary job description was an assassin, hitman for hire, or somebody like that, but they're like removed from the situation, I'd still say that's perfectly fine. You know, that was his profession. That's what he did. Okay, so I'm still perfectly fine with that. So Punisher in this regard wouldn't follow that because he's technically a soldier of fortune and a vigilante. He's not necessarily an assassin or like a hitman. So I would say no on the Punisher instance, but let's start with video
I do like
games.
your use of Soldier of Fortune.
Yeah.
I don't like how you're throwing that out there.
I keep really wanting to watch the A-Team. Like the shitty movie.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the live action movie. I really enjoy that movie for some reason. So yeah, okay. So Soldier of Fortune. That's a little bit out the window. So, but okay. Let's go. What would we say? Video game. So I think Scorpion Sub-Zero is a great representation of Mortal Kombat. But we'll limit it to one of them. There are palette swap characters, but technically Scorpion is probably more the assassin.
I was gonna say he has more assassin-esque abilities.
Isn't Snake technically an assassin?
Snake is an assassin.
Snake
From
Metal Gear?
Yeah, from Metal Gear.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He's
Is he?
Also,
yeah.
what's his name? The ninja kid.
Oh, which one? Raiden?
Yeah.
Oh no, not so much. I mean, yeah, technically Raiden. Sam Fisher is also one of those. So Snake and Sam Fisher, they are assassins. Like they do covertly take out their target. They're sent there to kill an individual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so we have Sam Fisher or Snake. Both of those are great. I think I really want to stay on the ninja side of things. For me personally, I mean, this doesn't have to be the choice, but
So for counting Sam Fisher, technically Master Chief is an assassin.
No.
The Spartans were created to run covert missions against the human.
The Spartans were created. Master Chief, that is not his function.
It was what he was created for.
true, but they've never taken contracts or like.
But neither is Sam Fisher. He's an operative. He's a U.S. operative.
Okay, then in that regard, okay, I'll give you that.
And that's the case. Snake, he's mercenary. He does
He
mercenary work.
does become a mercenary during the later half of his thing. Because I mean, he's originally contracted in order to go kill Liquid Snake, and then get the plans for Metal Gear. Real life assassin James Garfield. It was James Garfield. I was like, okay, I need more information on James Garfield. I have no idea who the hell that is. I mean, unless you're James Garfield, then I didn't mean to call you an asshole. And then that's impressive that you're a real life assassin.
I was like, that's impressive that you just threw that out there. Like,
Alright. Okay, so video game wise,
Don't be advertising your services on our stream.
yeah,
Ban his ass.
send
Kick
that
him
to
out.
our Discord. Like,
okay, but yeah, okay, so the actual agent, what is his name? Agent 47?
Yeah, 47.
47? Yeah. So okay, I think that's a good representation.
his job description is a hitman.
hitman. So yeah, okay, that is the most clear cut and dry. So we've got Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
The Assassin's Creed characters.
Oh yeah, we do have the Assassin's Creed, but they stopped being assassins after a fucking while. There was just like, dude, even Ezio wasn't really a fucking assassin. Like
The only one that was actually an assassin
was the first
one.
one.
The first one.
Altair.
Was Altair.
Altair, yeah.
He was the only one who was a real assassin. Yeah, see, Altair, the actual guy from him. Yeah, and Altair, yeah, he was the only real assassin. The other ones, guys, were just kind of fell into it. Or
fucking Ezio was trained for 5 hours.
yeah,
And 5 of those hours were me. So like,
and he was in Italy, so like 4 of those hours they were eating lunch.
that's true, actually.
It's very true. I can tell you from experience.
absolutely. Okay, but I think Agent 47 is a really good representation. And then we have Mortal Kombat with Scorpion. Okay, so beyond that, where are we going? We got to go movies. We want to do movies.
Yeah, we can do movies.
Ezio.
So we have Scorpion. Let's.
It's like we're just gonna get Scorpion from all renditions.
You get John Wick.
John Wick is probably like he's the most relevant recent one.
He is he is a hitman, like straight up.
We should skip anime.
I hate to say it,
we should skip
but
anime.
Angelina Jolie from Wanted.
Yes, and you should not hate to say that.
No, that's a good one. I mean, that's good. Yes, I think we should skip
a
anime
shitty
for this.
But-
anime gets a little bit murky as far as like pretty high up ends like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I enjoyed Wanted.
the dude from Ninja Assassin.
The Ninja Assassin?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ninja.
That assassinated?
I think his name was Ryu.
Yeah, or Ryu. Something like that.
Or
Spelled the same way.
Snake Eyes or Storm Shadow from the G.I. Joe.
Oh, Storm Shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, Snake from G.I. Joe. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes would be pretty fucking sweet. The Russian from the Punisher movie.
The Russian. He was just called. He was a mercenary.
He was a hitman.
Oh yeah, he was a
hitman.
Excuse me.
They hired him. He was like,
what's his
called
name?
the Russian.
What's his name from? What was it?
Oh, Hawkeye or Black Widow.
Boondocks. The brothers are
the
hitmen.
Saints.
Yeah,
the guy from No Country for Old Men.
Oh,
the guy who's
pursuing
pursuing him.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites. What is it? Tell me. What is one of your favorite scenes from all time? Post it up. Let me see the goods. You better send it to me right now.
I need to know.
I need to know. Because I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Yeah, the Russian was just an amazing scene. God, the Russian from Punisher, it's just a fantastic scene. Loved every second of it. Okay. Now, we gave John Wick because he's like the most recent one, and he's one of the most relevant assassins you can think of in this genre. Okay, we do have Black Widow or Hawkeye. Those are great.
The Duke.
The Duke.
Yeah, from Boondock Saints.
From Boondock Saints.
The dad.
The dad. Oh yeah,
He's
dad.
like, it's like, quiet kids, dad is working. Just has like a gun to his head.
Okay. Does Austin Powers count?
He's
not
a
an
man of
assassin.
mystery.
He's a spy.
He's a spy.
Yeah.
Which is, in that sense, government.
Okay. What about Will Ferrell from Austin Powers? Mustafa.
But he wasn't an assassin. He was just.
He was like, hired to kill him.
But he's Mustafa the assassin.
Yeah. What?
Yes.
And he might be invincible too.
And so was the dude with the Lucky Charms. He was also an assassin.
Yeah, that guy was.
That guy was definitely an assassin.
He's all like, shit, 3 times. Like,
actually, wasn't Fat Bastard an assassin?
Yeah, he screams out.
Yeah.
Or Mini-Me. This is the first thing he saw whenever he came over to side. He was like, assassin! And he punted his ass.
Because he just had the letter opener.
The letter opener.
I saw him in real life.
Oh,
that was amazing.
And he was at some little tiny convention that Mario and I went to down in the valley.
Is he a little shit?
And he was sitting at a table. He was doing a panel, and it straight up looked like there was a baby up there.
Oh gosh.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's cool. Yeah. I would have loved to see that. Why didn't you show me?
Huh? Why was I invited?
Yeah.
You said Mario, so I'm pretty sure that's before my time.
It was a while ago, yeah.
We see Mario on the occasion. He just bails out on us most of the time.
I've seen Mario twice in my life. Once randomly at a comic shop.
Okay, so who is our second movie assassin? We did get some really great ones. Oh, Bullseye's also
Bullseye
a good one.
is an assassin, yeah.
Yeah. Now, are we talking about what's his face? Is it Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell.
Yeah, the Colin Farrell, like
that killed the old lady with the peanut.
With the peanut, yeah.
Oh yeah, he made her choke to death.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
He did do that.
Okay, I like that Colin Farrell Bullseye. That's a good one. That's a real good one.
That's not a question.
Okay, can we think of any other movie assassins that kind of fits the bucket? Because I think we got a lot of good choices right now. We got to whittle this down to one more.
What's your name? From is it Talia al Ghul?
Talia al Ghul?
She's technically an assassin.
She is an assassin, but she's also comics. We should probably get her.
She was in Rise.
She was in Rise, but I think her better representation is in comics because if we're talking that Talia al Ghul, she did nothing.
Yeah, she did.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, she's hot garbage.
I do really like the Ninja Assassin. It's a good little deep reach, and I'm cool with that. The Ninja Assassin dude. Yeah.
I only seen that movie once. I'm good with it though.
Most of it.
I know what we are talking about. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
It's like I respect that. So we got a Thanos. He erased half the universe for most of anybody knowing.
Yeah, but
he stealth killed half the universe.
But that was to help everyone.
Yeah, that's true. One, he gained nothing from it, and one of our stipulations was it has to be some form of contract, whether it be a blood debt or a monetary gain.
Like it wasn't for revenge.
Yeah, it wasn't for revenge. It was selfless.
Even in the comics, he does it for love.
Exactly. He did it for love.
He's all like, Oh, he's not crying for you, child.
It's like he gained quiet, but no, he knew he would die. I mean, kind of like when they came for him, like he was like, "Oh, okay, cool, this is happening now. Yeah, sure, fine, fuck it." He knew. Part of him knew he was going to die. That they would find him eventually. But then you get into the philosophy of I can altruism, truly again. Yeah. There's.
From The Watchmen. The guy who dies in the beginning, the comedian.
Oh, the comedian. Oh, the comedian's a good one.
He was an assassin. He killed JFK.
Oh, that's right.
He did, but I think his primary function was he was a soldier of fortune. That was his primary function. Like he straight up went to Vietnam. They just paid him to fucking light people on fire that entire time.
He did also do that.
Yeah,
but
so,
that was a after profession.
But they didn't like pay him to do. I don't
like.
I mean, no, he was contracted by the military to go. I mean, there was the whole thing with even with Dr. Manhattan. They're like, where they sent their country sent them. Can we talk about badass Rorschach is? I mean, Rorschach is pretty fantastic and easily the highlight of the damn
but
movie.
he's not an assassin.
He's not an assassin.
He's a sleuth.
He is a sleuth. Absolutely a sleuth. He's a really cool sleuth. And we'll talk about how cool he is all the damn time. But as far as the category, not an assassin, but super badass. Easily steals the show. Though my favorite, but just because I, like me, a good Boy Scout was Night Owl. Night Owl was fantastic. Both renditions, the old man and the younger one.
Yeah.
But I'm holding on to a dream that isn't.
It was sad when he was fighting those dudes and he was just like flashbacking the entire time.
Yeah, like that was sad, but it was a really cool moment where he's just like back in his heyday, taking out thugs and stuff, punching them out. I was like, oh, that was fantastic, man. That little bit, I was like, you know what? This is good stuff. Okay. I think so. Okay, I like the Ninja Assassin. I think I'm down to go with Ninja Assassin. So we got Ninja Assassin and John Wick.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm cool with those.
Okay, cool. An assassin for comics. Okay,
he's technically the Scorpion King.
Hold on to that assassin because we're about to move on to
Scorpion King. He was an assassin.
He was. His family, the Rock. The Rock is also a good assassin. We're gonna put them on as a runner-up, just in case one of them can't fulfill their duties. The Rock will insert. Okay, so well, Birdseed, let's hear that comics because we're gonna move on to comics now.
Talk to us.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kyle.
Yep.
Yeah. Kyle, congratulations, Kyle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Congratulations, Kyle.
Goddamn,
yeah, fantastic, man. Like, dude, I know you're about to have a lot of sleepless nights here in a moment, but congratulations. I'm so happy for you, buddy.
Did you get a PS5?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I guess you also had a baby too. But it's like they're harder to come across than you know. Okay, there's a waiting list, and then eventually a baby shows up. Oh, one of Moon Knight personalities is an assassin. That's a good one.
That's true.
The Batman from Flashpoint. Thanks, guys. It means the war.
Speaking of which, Nick, did you check out that Moon Knight that I sent to y'all's little group over there? I'm better because I know how much you like Moon Knight.
Oh yeah, the Moon Knight came out good, man. Yeah.
Look, 80% of that was me. Jaime did a lot of like little work that made me happy on it.
Yeah. I know we were trying to figure out what to do with the.
Yeah, we collectively figured that one out.
Yeah,
we were like, well,
white, and it was so difficult to paint. It's like it shouldn't have been this hard, but it was.
Well, you better go look at it right now. It's also in our Discord too, so whichever one you want to look at.
Yes. But yeah, man. Okay, so the Batman from Flashpoint. Are we talking
the evil Batman?
Are we talking
the dad?
Whatchamacallit? Yeah, the dad.
Thomas
Wayne. We're talking Thomas Wayne right now. Was he technically an assassin? Because I don't think he was. I know he killed people, but I don't think he was an assassin.
I mean, if Batman now, instead of putting them in prison, just murdered, I would consider him an assassin.
True, but he's not getting any financial.
No, you'd be on the same level as Punisher.
Yeah, he would just be an anti-hero.
Soldier of Fortune.
Soldier of Fortune. Like he's not getting any gain from it as far as like personal or like blood debt or vendetta or anything like that. So I don't think that applies to him.
Fair enough.
What about Zoom?
Zoom.
Which rendition? Yeah, from Flash.
Is he an assassin?
No, I mean I know he's. No, like okay, so we're talking about
Deathstroke would be though.
Deathstroke, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Deathstroke, the Ghouls, Lady Deathstrike, Lady Shiva, like pretty much if they're in the League of Shadows, League of Assassins, they're an assassin.
Who's the girl version of Wolverine with the nails?
Whatchamacallit? Lady Deathstrike.
Yeah. You said that. Okay, yeah.
Elektra, yeah. Okay. Zoom, I don't think Zoom was an assassin. I don't know, and I think it kind of depends on which one. But I think they've always been an instance of like they're just trying to make the Flash better. I know for sure. Reverse Flash was that. Like he went crazy and he like became the Reverse Flash, and then his whole job at that point was to live up to the standards of being the greatest villain that the Flash could have, so the Flash will become better. I think Zoom's kind of the same boat. I'm gonna say the Shocker from the '90s animated series.
Is he an assassin or is he a thief?
You consider death an assassin. It's paid in souls. Alright, which death are we talking about here? Okay.
Craven was kind of an assassin.
He was
Craven
a
was a hunter.
Yeah, but
he did it for the sport.
But
he just got paid.
Sport, yeah. He would never resort to backstabbing somebody to be able to do it, right? To get his kill. He'll put up an obstacle course essentially to capture them, but that's usually to get them within range so that he can hunt them. Black Flash. No, he's not an assassin though. I know what you mean. He's death, and he's chasing after them, and he's trying to collect what is his bounties essentially. But I think at that point he's more of a bounty hunter than he's actually an assassin. He's not an assassin at that point. He's a bounty hunter. I think it's the closest thing we can put it to it because he's showing up to collect what is his. He's a collector.
No, that's an assassin. Bounty hunter's an assassin.
Yeah, but bounty hunter's not an assassin.
Bounty hunter has stipulations. They could be alive.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't think a bounty hunter is technically considered an assassin, but that's also a pretty bold term. Because technically, you're not gonna really call Boba Fett an assassin. I would call him an assassin.
Why not? He's
been
paid to kill people.
He's also been paid to bring them in alive.
Yeah, still.
That stuff.
No, there's a distinct difference.
Lobo is a bounty hunter. Lando would be pissed off.
Lobo.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Lobo's definitely a bounty hunter. But then we're getting into bounty hunter territory, and I think our big thing was like, they have to use stealth as their primary means of collecting their target. And Lobo does not use stealth.
He does not know the meaning of the word.
Look, yeah, Lobo does not use stealth in order to get his bounty, so I don't think Lobo falls in because stealth has to be their primary instance of obtaining their kill. Okay, so we do have some great ones with League of Shadows. Hitmonkey was on that damn list, okay? And Hitmonkey's the fucking man. Red Rain Batman. Okay, where's Red Rain Batman? I'm about to find out right now.
Is it an alternate ego kind of thing, like Zorn?
Maybe?
Like Zorn
Batman. Okay, Red Rain Batman. Batman and Dracula trilogy. Consists of 3 American graphic novels: Batman, Dracula, Red Rain, Bloodstorm, and Crimson Mist. Okay, so it's the books were published by DC as part of the Elseworlds line of comics. Created concept of an installment, blah blah blah. Red Rain eventually populated as a center of DC Universe from Stoker's Larry Cans. I think Batman is replaced for like Van Helsing for these.
That's cool.
Yes.
Wait.
Vampire Batman.
Oh, I have those.
Yeah.
Wait, he eventually becomes
Vampire Batman.
Yeah, I have those.
Yeah.
Forgot about it. Yeah. Shit's I have that hero clip.
Hey, can't
You have a hero clip?
I have that hero clip.
Oh yeah, that is a beautiful
it's an old one.
Sculpt. Yeah, the old one.
It's an old
fucking awesome.
Before the cards.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
fantastic sculpt, man. Okay. And later they printed a new Vampire Batman. I wasn't super happy with it. It didn't look as cool as the old one.
Really? Yeah, like that, I've seen that happen a few times where it's like this is an old, a newer sculpt with this old figure.
Mm-hmm. And it just doesn't look.
Because they didn't go with the Tim Sale artwork.
They did not. You need to go with that Tim Sale artwork. It's the best rendition of that Vampire Batman. Okay, so no, I mean, can we consider Van Helsing an assassin?
No, he's not.
He's not, right? He's
not an assassin.
And so, and
he's
Batman
He's in no way. By anywhere close to being an assassin.
Yeah, and in those books, that Batman, he's a stand-in for Van Helsing essentially for those series, but I think he's still portrayed more like a detective in those, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I don't think we can do that Batman. Geralt could be considered an assassin. Yeah.
Who?
Geralt.
Geralt.
A reveal.
Geralt. He does not hunt people. In fact, he specifically says that the Witchers are not assassins.
Oh,
they do not hunt people. Unless they're from the Order of the Cat, they're fucking degenerates.
Okay, he's not. In Helsing, he's literally Batman, but he's infected with vampirism. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't think that one's gonna go ahead and boil down to him being an assassin.
But is he a hitman?
Only hunting people.
But like specifically for monsters.
True, but I think if Geralt is literally saying we're not assassins.
Yeah, he says that like they do not hunt people, and being a monster hunter and being an assassin are two completely different things.
Yeah, at the very least, in the stipulations of their own universe, even if we could say, oh well, they assassinate monsters. In his universe, they consider themselves not assassins. Mm-hmm. So I would think that would remove them from the equation.
Assassin implies that you hunt, or did you kill people specifically?
Yeah. Now, at least within the stipulations of the universe, like I'm pretty sure we can equate.
And Geralt has never been, or has never taken money to kill a person. He's been offered money.
What about?
But he does not take it ever.
What about Abraham Lincoln?
Vampire assassin?
Yeah, the vampire.
Same thing. He's a monster hunter.
Wait, I think it was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
Mm-hmm. He's a monster hunter. He's not an assassin.
Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. It's Vampire Hunter. Yeah. And I
he assassinated a lot of vampires while hunting.
Vampires are not people.
We're not going to use the Witcher universe for that definition.
We're not going to assume
because he hunts vampires.
We're not going to assume vampires' genealogies. Okay, vampire can be people. Okay, what you're doing is profiling over there. Okay, sir. But regardless, he's labeled as vampire hunter, not vampire assassin. Okay, it's different.
But we forgot one though. Django.
He's not an assassin.
I never read the comics.
He's a bounty hunter.
Yeah, the movies.
From the movies. It's based off a comic though, right? Django, right?
And he is a bounty hunter.
He's a bounty hunter.
Not an assassin.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because we can't really put Blade in there either.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, because Blade's not an assassin and he doesn't work for.
I watch that movie once every 2 weeks.
Okay. So
I can't say that.
We've got really good comic assassins. We're gonna have some standout ones. Ones that are gonna properly represent the assassin world in comic books.
Ventress.
Oh, Ventress would be badass.
Ventress. She is technically an assassin.
Rose from Titanic.
I don't know why.
That's in the water, killing him slowly.
That's just a cold-blooded bitch.
We've already chosen our movie assassins. We can no longer insert it into the equation.
I want Ventress.
Ventress is fucking. I'd be down for Ventress. Okay,
she is technically an assassin.
Yeah, she is definitely an assassin. Maul's in the same boat.
Yes.
Okay, Maul or Ventress. Okay, guys. Comic assassins.
Yeah, but
Maul or Ventress.
Ventress is more independent than Maul.
Maul was long term is more powerful.
What I'm saying is Maul did it because his master told him to. Ventress would do it for anybody for money.
Later on in life, before she was under Dooku's thumb, and then later she becomes a bounty hunter, and then she would do the same thing. And technically, Maul kind of did a similar thing. He took over the Crimson Dawn. And eventually he runs a criminal empire. Maul went more wide scale, but Maul's initial upbringing, he was trained as a Sith assassin because at the time Plagueis and Sidious were master and apprentice. They couldn't have another apprentice. And even whenever they killed Plagueis, Maul reluctantly became the apprentice because Palpatine didn't have anybody else. He was like, so Maul questioned the entire time, like where his place lied in the grand scheme in the Sith plan. He was like, I don't actually know if I'll see it to its fruition, but he was like, I'm part of this, but I don't really know if I'm a true apprentice. He always questioned it. So as far as his major upbringing, he was raised as an assassin. Later on, he becomes a warlord. So I think in that stipulation, I would stay with Ventress.
Yeah, because
she more stayed in line. Yeah,
agree.
Okay, so guys, we got Ventress for our comic book. character. We need one more comic book character, and I think DC is probably where we want to sit because we do have a huge slew of characters.
I just want to say Deathstroke. He's kind of the DC most assassin type character.
Yeah. Okay. So
but he's also a mercenary.
Let's bring back in Hitmonkey real quick.
Oh yeah, T-Fable's bringing up Hitmonkey too. Okay, we do have Hitmonkey though.
Yes. Okay, I didn't even look over here to the chat. I was just like Hitmonkey. So
Taskmaster's a good one, but the thing is, Taskmaster's actually not an assassin. He is a mercenary. He trains. He himself doesn't often get his hands dirty. He trains leagues of paramilitary. Like Hydra hires him to train their new recruits. Like Hydra's inner circle, they've all been personally trained by Taskmaster. He's not actually an assassin. He's a mercenary. Phantom X. Phantom X would be pretty cool.
I can see that. Yeah.
I don't know that much about him, but Phantom X is a pretty good one. I mean, technically, you have like the X-Force characters. You have Wolverine and X-23 and Deadpool. I mean, obviously Deadpool, but Deadpool is more. He's more in a mercenary.
What do you want to do for these bases?
Don't know.
Do we want to paint him a certain color? You want to paint him purple?
I'm gonna do purple.
You want to do a purple?
Yeah, we can use my purple.
Yeah, you want to do a purple? Bronze Tiger. Bronze Tiger's a good one, but no, Bronze Tiger. Bronze Tiger is.
For some reason was thinking Braun Strowman. I was like, what?
Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is an assassin.
Yeah, Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Winter Soldier's a pretty badass assassin. I'm trying to think about because I was like Red Hood, but Red Hood's not really an assassin not anymore. He's very much a vigilante. Okay, so I like Winter Soldier and I like Hitmonkey. I mean, but I'm kind of biased towards Hitmonkey. I'm just saying like, it's not really fair to throw Hitmonkey into this grouping right now.
Okay, so we save Hitmonkey for monkeys.
Okay. Yeah, T-Fable, we're going to save Hitmonkey for monkeys when we go back to the best monkeys or primates, anything with thumbs. Okay, but I like Winter Soldier. What are y'all thinking today? Do we want to do Winter Soldier and Ventress? Oh god, it's like T-Fable, no! I didn't mean to do this to you, but it was what had to happen. Okay. It's not fair for you to put that kind of pressure on us all at once. You can't just throw Hitmonkey into a list of anything and expect me not to just root for Hitmonkey the entire time. I'm trying to be unbiased here, okay? And it's impossible. It's impossible. She's not coming. She wants to come. Let's just grab her.
She's not.
Okay, then let her go. She'll scratch at the door. Let her scratch.
She did.
She had every opportunity. And
just leave it open a crack. It'll be fine. Just leave it open a crack. It'll be fine.
It's like, T-Fable, I'm sorry. Like, I'm trying to be a man of the people, and you're putting a lot of pressure on me right now, and it's not fair for me as a man. I know I want to have a vote for the best monkeys. Monkeys. Okay, we'll have to bring you up on the next Ponchos of Pain, so we're going to discuss best monkeys.
Best monkey.
It's like
Godzilla, Hitmonkey, Monkey.
It's like.
Now we're doing it in the Discord. We're gonna have a long.
God damn it, okay, we're in the Discord.
We're gonna have a long chat about it.
Harambe's not. That's not fair.
Harambe is not. Harambe is a plot point.
Yeah, like Harambe's not fair because that's like
not fictional.
That's like it's trying to talk like best deity versus a devout Christian. Okay, Harambe's essentially Jesus, and there's no way you're gonna be able to like convince somebody to love their family more than Jesus itself. So, like, Harambe doesn't count. Okay, Harambe's like he's S tier. Everybody else we're creating tier lists. Harambe's perpetually double S tier.
Look, I'm just saying, look, PETA has more faith in Harambe than Christians do in Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
And PETA will murder other animals to prove their point.
Harambe died for our sins, okay? We can't have a discussion right now, okay, guys? I'm bringing up a lot of heartfelt memories.
Look, as of right now, the world agrees that we fucked up at Harambe.
Yeah.
And it's just gone downhill from there.
Mm-hmm. Everything fucked up once that monkey died. Okay, look, I think Winter Soldier is a good one. It's kind of like exemplifies, the best qualities of these characters. He fits right in there with like assassin and fucking hitman, hero, contract killer, stuff like that. Would Absorbing Man be an assassin? No, he's very much a thug. Like if you're gonna like put him in the vein of like somebody hires him to do something, he's an underling. He's a thug. Before he's ever an assassin.
Yeah, he's hard muscle.
Deathstroke versus Winter Soldier though, ooh, that one is tough. I think kind of Deathstroke takes it because Deathstroke has a healing factor.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Deathstroke?
Yes, Deathstroke has a healing. It's not nearly as powerful as like Deadpool or Wolverine's, but he has a healing factor. Like kind of like the Flash has a healing factor, right? But Deathstroke's apparently taken one to the head before and just healed through it. Okay, so Deathstroke versus Winter Soldier, and I think long term, I think Deathstroke just is more trained than Winter Soldier. Like Winter Soldier has like military training, but so does Deathstroke, and he has like ninja training and shit like that.
Yeah, but Bucky was trained
Doesn't he? Yeah, he doesn't
to
he
be
train
an
by the
assassin.
Wakandans?
What's up?
Isn't he trained by the Wakandian soldiers?
No, man, he didn't do anything while he was over there. He was just fucking farming and
Yeah,
shit.
they like taught him Wakandan yoga.
Yeah, like, okay, so, yes, okay, so Winter Soldier does have a healing factor in the same vein as Captain America has a healing factor, but they just heal faster. They can't really heal past lethal wounds. Like, if they took a bullet to the head, he couldn't heal from it. He would die in that instance, but he does heal much faster than a normal human. Like, Captain America getting shot, he's back on his feet in a few days. You know, versus a normal human getting shot, they might go through like intense physical therapy and shit like that. And maybe depending on the severity of it, they'd be back on their feet in a few months. But Captain America will be back on his feet like in a week if he gets, you know, up really bad, gets shot really bad. Winter Soldier's in the same boat. Winter Soldier probably more so because he's like trained to work through that pain. But no, never mind. That doesn't count. I was gonna say, what about Predator? Predators aren't assassins; they're hunters.
They are hunters.
But Punisher is not an assassin because Punisher is he's a mercenary.
Like, why do people keep bringing up Punisher? Like,
I don't know, but Punisher's not in that same boat. Okay, Punisher's not an assassin. He's a vigilante. He's a mercenary. Okay, he's a soldier of fortune essentially. Talking about the human ability to take a bullet. Okay, yeah, Punisher. Yeah, Punisher. The adrenaline was what keeps him the fuck going. Also, his like, he just cauterizes where the fuck just happened to him like as soon as he could. He's pretty down and dirty motherfucker. I don't know. Winter Soldier versus Deathstroke sounds badass, and it's probably one of those fights I'd love to see. But I think ultimately Deathstroke might actually take that one.
You think so?
I kind of think he would. It's just it's a difficult fight.
But Winter Soldier has the power of the KGB.
He does have the power of the KGB. Okay. So are we still on Winter Soldier? Talk to me, because I know we have Deathstroke on the table right now too. And I can't give up Ventress. Ventress is a good one. Yeah. Okay. So I think.
All right, so I think it's between Deathstroke and Winter Soldier for a final spot.
Yes.
Because Ventress is a just locked in character.
Yeah. John Wick. Y'all discuss this for just a moment. I'm kind of putting down our list right now. What's our movie? Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion King.
Scorpion King. Rock.
John Wick.
Okay, that's it. We can't decide on between Deathstroke and fucking Winter Soldier. Scorpion King. Fucking The Rock's coming in, stepping in for it.
Well, we did have him on the back burner for any slide.
They're using the brainwashing to gain the upper hand on Winter Soldier. No, because they have effectively removed that brainwashing from Winter Soldier. That is no longer an issue. And Deathstroke would have to have that like key information, and it's not something easily obtained. It's like one of those things only the people who know about it are the people who know about it.
Yeah, it died along with the KGB.
Yeah, the KGB.
It's like
of which he still has the power.
He does have the power.
Of the
Agent
KGB.
47, right? Is what we talked about.
Yeah, 47.
Okay, so we have John Wick, Agent 47, Scorpion. Who was our other movie? Who was another movie character we chose? Oh, Ninja Assassin.
Ninja Assassin. Yeah, that was the one.
Okay. Yeah, we're at this point, guys. Talk to me. I'm about to lock in Winter Soldier. If somebody can come up with a better reason why Winter Soldier is in it. Okay. Yep, this happened. Boom, right there.
Winter Soldier?
Okay, so we have Ventress versus John Wick versus Scorpion versus Agent 47 versus Ninja Assassin.
Hi, baby. What are you doing?
Okay, guys.
She came to kick ass.
Let's start boiling this down.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, so we've got to boil this down to a tier list. Like, who's gonna be what? Okay, so I think unfortunately, as far as all these guys are concerned, I think our bottom of the list is John Wick and Agent 47. I feel like they have to make up a lot of ground to cover for some of these other individuals who have pretty impressive just physical feats beyond like the normal human capability.
For sure.
Though, I think if you're talking about intelligent wise, man, John Wick and Agent 47 are probably the most intelligent assassins out of all these guys.
Yeah, because they are professionals in the most strictest of fashions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like we've already shown, like John Wick's capability of planning out, like prep planning for an assassination is like fucking second to none in his entire profession. It's tough, but I think Hitmonkey takes it. Look, Hitmonkey is not fair because he's double S tier in this situation. So Scorpion technically cannot die. He just goes back to the nether realm. So very true, but there are ways to incapacitate.
No. Scorpion. We're talking about the assassin Scorpion, not the.
Yeah, and that's true because like the later version of Scorpion, he's a specter. He's a spirit of vengeance essentially.
Oh, Scorpion. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not talking about
I thought
the rocks.
I heard Scorpion King. My bad.
Okay, so Scorpion cannot die technically, but there are ways to incapacitate him. And in the Assassin game, sometimes that's all you need to actually do. Like, there was an instance when Wolverine gains back all his memories, and we all know fucking Wolverine is practically indestructible. When Wolverine gains back his memories after House of M, he starts going after all the individuals who ever like knew about his past, like these key individuals in his past. And one of the persons he goes after is Winter Soldier, because Winter Soldier was the person who assassinated his wife in Japan. Like KGB sent his ass over there to go kill Wolverine's wife.
KGB.
So in that instance, like Winter Soldier knew he was coming after him, and let's be real, like on a one-on-one fight, Winter Soldier's not going to technically ever be able to beat Wolverine because he can't kill him. But whenever he came, he dropped like noxious gas in order to throw off his sense. He hit him with smoke bombs, and then he was able to like put like heavy caliber bullets through his chest, which slowed him down, and eventually he like subdues him and then pins both his hands behind his back with a giant hunting knife and just like leaves him there. He was like, look, I can't kill you, and I'm sorry what happened to your family, but that wasn't me. That was the Winter Soldier at the time. But he just straight up fucking whoops Wolverine's ass like it's his job. Like, he was like, can't kill you, but you're not going to get out of this situation ever. At least not until I let you. It's like, he just like pins back his hands like with this giant fucking knife and then straps his ass down. It was fantastic.
No questions asked.
About the undead version of Scorpion, or Scorpion, Agent 47, and John Wick are both in barrel. Okay, so if we are talking, so it's tough to do undead Scorpion because
again, he's just a specter of vengeance to that point.
Spectre of vengeance. He wasn't really an assassin, and then even later on, when he like recreates the Shiryu, he's no longer a specter of vengeance. Like he becomes alive again, right? In the later games.
Yeah, he's a human.
He's a human, right? So it is pretty tough to kind of throw that in. But if we're going to talk about the characters at their peak performance, yeah, then, you know, he's technically undead. But if they can at least incapacitate him, I mean, I think that gives them a win over it. Okay, so John Wick and Agent 47, they are at the bottom of the barrel as far as all of this, how it goes down. They're just not really, they're not the upper echelon, but they are probably the best planners. So I think they still have value in this fight going forward. But their weaponry, okay, I've never played the Hitman games. Is there any like like high tech advanced weaponry in those games?
Not really.
Not really. It's just like silencers and like normal shit, and like the most advanced stuff you get is like hacking things and everything.
Yeah, like it's not minuscule, but like it's very much based in reality. So like just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's like the most high tech thing in the world.
Okay. The silver ballers. That's all he's got pretty much. Okay, so as far as weaponry is concerned, Hitman doesn't have a lot. Okay, so Agent 47, does he ever use like a higher tier arsenal? Does he ever use like automatic weapons and like rocket launchers and shit like that?
Yeah. I mean,
because I know he's used C4 and stuff like that to take out individuals, but I've never seen him. I've never personally seen him use like high tier, high caliber stuff, shit like that.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever used a rocket launcher, but he does use he does use impact grenades with a grenade launcher.
Okay.
From there, he has like a couple of high powered sniper rifles that he uses.
Okay. Question: what is his fighting capability? I mean, I know he's stealth wise, he's a badass, but I mean, can he throw hand to hand down? Like,
he knows martial arts. He's kind of like
I think it's kind of like CQC level Snake.
CQC.
Well, yeah, because his
how the hell you doing, Jordan? How the fuck are you doing?
His backstory is kind of like Red Room.
The Red Room?
As a child.
Okay, so he does have that. So he does have CQC and stuff like that. So but he's probably not going to be the most intense, like actual dead or like one-on-one combatant as far as like an open fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Jordan, how the hell are you doing over there, man? It's good to hear from you. Okay.
Sexy.
Jordan, welcome to the fucking stream right now. Hey, Jordan, real quick, can you give me a rundown on Agent 47's like kind of combat capabilities? Like, would you put him on par with somebody like who's just like good at like CQC, who can just kind of hold their own in a fight, but is really more or less like just trying to subdue their individual, or can he throw the fuck down? Like, can he have a bare knuckle fist fight on the top of a GW helicarrier or some shit like that?
Look, if you're gonna throw that out there, the first one.
Because I know fucking John Wick can throw down. Like, he can throw down in a fucking fight. Okay, like, do you think the Agent 47 would be able to go toe to toe with John Wick in just like a fist fight?
You see that white out?
The white scar thing?
Mm-hmm.
This thing?
Yeah, guys, what are we thinking? Does Agent 47 be able to beat John Wick in a fist fight?
I don't know about beat, but he could definitely go toe to toe for a little while.
Okay, I mean,
but I definitely don't know about beating.
Yeah. Honestly, could fight well, but not John Wick well.
Not if he just killed his dog.
Okay, Jordan. Okay, I'll get behind that. So John Wick's probably got the same planning capabilities as Agent 47. I don't think that's like an issue here. Those two are as far intelligent, like be able to plan out their assassination. But John Wick's gonna have the ultimate, like the higher
John Wick has
intel.
access to a connoisseur of weaponry.
Yeah.
He does. He fucking does.
Like the way they talked about their weapons, like, oh man, I got a boner. I'm just saying,
it's like God have.
Like, just thinking about it right now, I will see y'all in a minute.
John Wick does fucks. Okay, Jordan, you're absolutely right. John Wick does fucks. Okay. Okay, so Agent 47, I think he's at the bottom of the barrel of this whole fight. Okay, as far as this throwdown, I think Agent 47 is at the bottom of the barrel. John Wick's still in it though. He's got the fucking arsenal. He's got the sex appeal. He's got the planning knowledge to be able to hold his own in this fight beyond some of the other individuals. Has access to all the weapons government has available. True, but would Agent 47 have access to all of them in the field? Like you wouldn't say John Wick does, but John Wick kind of does. The way he plots out his fucking fights, like if he's in an assassination thing, he's going to plan out all his weaponry laid out from start to finish, like his entrance and extraction.
So Agent 47 does have that kind of capability. Like if he knows the layout of where he's fighting,
mm-hmm.
like a whole good part of that is planning out your weapons and where to have them and things like that. Even costume changes.
Okay.
Like he is an assassin. Like he is a hitman. He does do costume changes to infiltrate better.
Oh, that's pretty good too. Okay. Okay. So maybe he does have merit to stay in this fight. Okay. So he's still in it. Let's talk about some of our other combatants right now, because let's get a good idea of where we're at. Okay. So let me go ahead and just reiterate this. So we got this. See, boom. Okay, let me pop this back up so y'all know our combatants right now. So we're still on this fight train. Okay, so we've talked about John Wick and Agent 47. They're still in this fight. So okay, let's go ahead and go. Scorpion. Okay, so let's bust out Scorpion. Scorpion's gonna be a masterclass fighter. Okay,
for sure.
He's potentially the most impressive fighter. Maybe Ninja Assassin holds his own against Scorpion as far as like their combat prowess. But Scorpion easily is the most, like, the highest tier masterclass fighter we have in this. As far as his weaponry, he has some long range capability with his kunai, and but for most part he's got bladed close combat weapons. 47 a lot of the games are about staking out the mission and knowing where everything is, where key figures are going. Okay, so absolutely.
Wasn't it wasn't originally from Soul Calibur, but not
what do you do?
Samurai character that like stabbed himself.
Yoshimitsu. He's not an assassin.
He wasn't an assassin.
He's a bandit.
Yeah, he is. He's a Ronin.
I thought he was an assassin.
Yeah, and he's like a title that's passed down. It's the sword, not the person. Yeah, but he's not an assassin himself. Ninja Assassin was supernatural by the end of the movie. And true, Ninja Assassin was supernatural by the end of the movie. He was fucking crazy fast. He was able to tear motherfuckers apart. Like, he fought, like, waves of fucking ninjas. So, I think, okay, so Ninja Assassin, by the end of Ninja Assassin, is probably on par with Scorpion as far as, like, peak Scorpion combat capabilities. I mean, he doesn't have the same arsenal as him, but peak combat capabilities, I'd probably put him on par with Mortal Kombat Scorpion. So, Winter Soldier. Okay, Winter Soldier, he's already got high tier, like, physical capabilities because he's a super soldier. His arm gives him, like, some super heavy punching power, some, like, straight up, like, close combat, super heavy punching power. He's trained in, like, military tactics and espionage. He's gonna have, like, a wide variety, an arsenal probably on par, if not potentially exceeding that of John Wick's. Not saying the variety, but as far as like his like destructive capability with what he's got on hand. But as far as his combat skills, he is obviously capable of going toe to toe with Captain America. He's capable of going toe to toe with like Black Panther, who are two of the like most skilled individuals in the Marvel universe, like comics and movies, as far as but at the end of the day, does he take out a Scorpion or a Ninja Assassin?
That's a good question.
That's a good one. I just don't know if anything he has can actually go toe to toe with those two. Okay, now here's the big one though, Ventress. So Ventress is probably the least intelligent out of all the individuals right now in this thing. Maybe Ninja Assassin. Actually, probably Scorpion. Both of them are not super intelligent individuals. They just know their craft, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But they're not going to know how to hack anything. They're not going to probably have the foresight planning that like some of the other individuals have.
I think Ventress would have tools to hack into things. I mean, she lives in the Star Wars universe.
She does live in the Star Wars universe.
She has to hack her way into buildings. She doesn't just like storm a building.
Yeah, like I equate it to the same way that like Rocket works, like in Marvel Comics, where he's like every time he talks to like Tony Stark, like looks at their tech and he's like, "Holy shit, what the hell is this? You have it?" He's like, "What? That's just this simple thing. Like that just exists in our world because we have space level technology." You're like, "Are you just now discovering this for the first time?" Yeah. So John Wick and Scorpion. See, okay, so if it was John Wick versus like normal human assassin Scorpion, and that's technically the latest version of Scorpion is like a human assassin Scorpion. If you're talking John Wick versus that Scorpion, as far as planning is concerned, and I assume that this is gonna, if we set the stage as they are attempting to assassinate, let's put them in a battle royale, because it is a battle royale and they're attempting to assassinate each other. That means they're all going in with some kind of pre-planning. They're all going to know at least, the very least, some kind of like who their combatants are, and then their goal is to assassinate that combatant. John Wick's gonna have some kind of arsenal that's gonna allow him to keep in the game.
Yeah, because Scorpion wouldn't come in with anything different.
Okay, so let's put them in.
I don't think he would either.
Yeah. Okay, so the arena. Okay, so we have to give them an arena that's going to be able to give them like the most common staging grounds, and I think
It would be like some abandoned building that's like halfway under construction.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's gonna be. I think honestly, where would you put them at? Fucking. Okay, I think the Black Dragon Clan is probably where to end up. We're gonna centralized area for all these individuals showing up is probably Black Dragon Clan, right in the middle of like Mortal Kombat tournament, and boom, you're in Kano's shit. So you're in Kano's nightclub from the first Mortal Kombat movie. So think that like industrial area, because they were right on the fucking docks. Like, so we're thinking docks, industrial area, Kano's nightclub, all that bullshit right there. And Scorpion's ability to teleport or base humanity. Okay, so no, I think we have to go with like the most current rendition of these characters, right? I think it's the fairest way to put them out there.
It puts everybody in the same playing field. All honesty.
Okay. Population. Yeah, I'd say populated with a bunch of randoms. Nobody. You're not gonna run into other individuals who are gonna like fuck everything up. It's just a bunch of randos, right? And then these individuals going in to assassinate each other. Okay, so that's our staging ground. And I think the most current rendition of these characters, I think, is the fairest way to assess them from one to another. Okay, so you're talking John Wick, and throughout the John Wick movies, because those are fairly back to back. You're talking Scorpion, Human Scorpion, Assassin Scorpion. That's fair. He still fucks. Okay, he still does fuck. So that's the reality of it. Okay, I think up until the point before they die, right? So when we're talking Ventress outside of the privy of Count Dooku. So she's no longer like heavy dark side Ventress. She's fucking fucks in Quinlan Voss Ventress. Okay.
Which is a good Ventress.
Okay, Ventress pretty low, to be honest. Mandalorians used to kill Jedi with regular shotguns. True. Okay, so yeah, Ventress potentially has the most power output because she has the Force, which is like a big plus for her, and she's got the most lethal weapons with lightsabers. Like, if you're gonna take, unless it's a Disney lightsaber, I was gonna say if you could take one to the chest, you probably die to a lightsaber. But if it's Disney, then you don't die to lightsabers. It's funny to kill Jedi with regular shotguns. True. Ventress. So Jedi have been shown the speed capability to deflect bullets themselves, like hard shell bullets, which move faster than like the lasers.
They reflect, or they just like disintegrate once they hit the lightsaber?
They disintegrate once they hit the lightsaber. They stand the most out in the crowd. First target right now. Yeah, that is true. Now, granted, later Ventress, she actually grows her hair out, so she's not going to be that standoutish as far as.
She has hair.
She has hair. She can grow hair.
Shaves.
She has blonde hair.
Like, that was white. Is it blonde?
I think it's like a really light blonde. Yeah.
But she's not human, right?
No. She's not human. She's Dathomir. She's Dathomirian. Dathomirian? I don't know. She's one of the brood witches, the witches of Dathomir.
That's cool. That's tight.
Ventress.
I'm down with that.
With hair.
I'd hit that.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, so it is white. It's like white. Yeah, look at her. Boom. Ventress and hair.
I hate that.
Yeah.
No.
So her latest rendition, she has hair, and if you're talking like Kano nightclub, that might not actually stand out that much. Okay, so she also will stand out the most in the crowd first target. Okay, so she might not actually stand out that much. I think the motherfucker who probably stands out the most is probably Scorpion.
Right, the fucking ninja outfit.
Yeah, because he just be in the corner just.
Yeah, I think Scorpion kind of stands out the most in this situation because even the ninja assassin dude, he had like street clothes and shit. Yeah. Like one of his assassination attempts, he was straight up like dressed as a waiter.
And Scorpion wouldn't even hide it. He'd be like doing ninja calisthenics or some shit.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking Scorpion would stand out the most, but then we also have like Scorpion. Scorpion would stand out the most in the crowd, but Scorpion's probably fucking sneaking around on the rooftops and shit. Ventress would probably infiltrate. She more than likely would actually walk her ass through the club.
It depends on the nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
High class nightclubs actually are more dark clothes.
True, bright colors everywhere, but the garb is the issue. It's like he's got to be wearing like fucking traditional like his armored like ninja suit, right? Literally walk around New York in trench coat. Ventress would be fine. Yeah, that's true. Fucking yeah, Raph could walk around fucking New York in a trench coat. He went and watched Critters and shit.
He did watch.
He watched Critters. He's some kind of punker, huh? Fucking some kind of punker. Goddamn, we should put a Ninja Turtle in this, but then we put one. We have to try to include all of them. That's not happening. Yeah, and besides, the most assassin out of all of them is actually probably Splinter. The other ones, they don't kill.
He has murdered.
Okay. Bat Manning across the room. Okay, so fucking Scorpion kind of stands out, but more realistically, Scorpion would probably be on the rooftops and shit. Even in a fucking nightclub, he'd probably be in the rooftops, scaling the rafters.
Be like up in
shit.
the rafters, yeah.
Yeah, he'd be on the rafters. Ninja Assassin, I think it's like a 50-50 split. He might be in the rafters, he might actually be in the crowd. He's potentially the most wild card as far as where he's going to be. Agent 47 is probably just the DJ or something. Like, he's probably DJing it up with a beanie and like strippers. Yeah. John Wick is chilling in the crowd. John Wicking it up because he doesn't really use disguises, but he is part of that world, so he can show up and nobody really cared about it.
Like, he just give them a gold coin and they'd let him in.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, don't do it on the carpet, dog.
Absolutely. Fucking Bertie, it was fucking awesome having you here. We will throw you out that shout out whenever you decide on our winner for this, okay?
Yes. All right. Bye.
Yeah, thanks for the input.
Thank you for coming in.
Yes.
Also, we do have a Discord, so we're gonna be doing the monkey chat in the Discord. So if you want to chime in on that, hit us up there. We'll be able to we'll be able to take care of all that stuff in there.
Absolutely. Okay. Ventress would stand out the most, but Ventress is not subtle. She just fucking isn't. Ventress is not. She's not going to be the one who plays up to that subtle strengths. Okay, so John Wick stays in there, Scorpion stays in there for Ninja Assassin, Winter Soldier. Thing is, Winter Soldier, yeah, he's kind of the same boat. Like, he's gonna show up, but Winter Soldier's presence is like legendary in Assassin's World, right? And the underbelly. Now, granted, this is a bunch of randos, so he's not gonna really have a big presence there. But he's also never been shown to be like much of like incognito kind of guy. So his most incognito thing he's gonna do is show up with like a fucking leather jacket and just try to keep his head low and like a ball cap. So he actually might stand out way more than everybody else just because he looks like the most normal dude in the room. So I think Winter Soldier gets spotted first. Like I said, he's gonna be the most normal looking dude in the room. I think the hardest individual out of all of them is gonna be Agent 47 to spot because he's like a fucking master in disguise. I think Winter Soldier gets fucking spotted first. What then ends up happening, okay, who then jumps into the fray fucking first? Because you know Winter Soldier, as soon as he gets spotted, now he's in the shit, and now he's going to probably start opening fire.
I think the person that would honestly start everything first would be Scorpion. He's very much an aggressor.
He is an aggressor, but he does have ninja training, and he would know to be more subtle. So yeah, so T-Boy was saying, I think spotted first is instant death, and I think that's absolutely true because one, you have immediate all assassin eyes on you, so it doesn't matter how good you are, you've got all the assassin's eyes on you. And I think Winter Soldier.
I think Ventress would be the first one to jump out.
Also true.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Also.
She bloodthirsty as hell.
Marvel disguises ball cap and jacket. Yeah, that's like all Marvel disguises are ball cap and jacket. Freaking during the Secret Avengers fucking run, they like infiltrate Mandapore, a club at Mandapore, and everyone shows up like in different capacities. That's when Moon Knight shows up in the fucking suit, and he buys like a woman escort, and he like goes upstairs and he fucking puts on the mask. He was like, I need you to take this money and leave and forget everything you've seen tonight. He fucking puts on the mask. It pulls out his moon guns, but he makes it in just fine. Sharon Carter and Black Widow, they infiltrate just as like escorts. They get in there no problem on Moon Knight's arms.
I do that.
The only person who gets fucking caught immediately is Steve Rogers, who shows up as a tourist, and he's just got a leather jacket and a cap. So yeah, immediately gets found out. So Winter Soldier dead straight off the bat. Okay. Like, yeah, he'll be able to throw down and fight and open fire on somebody. And I think you're probably right. I think Ventress is probably the one who's probably going to go after his ass first.
It'd just be lightsabers ignite. fight begins.
So I don't think lightsabers initially cut through vibranium because they're like vibro weapons. Like, they're going to be able to take and redirect that energy. I think with enough strikes, it'll eventually cut through it. But the thing is, Ventress doesn't use subtlety, so her weapon of choice is going to be a lightsaber. So, cool. They immediately spot Winter Soldier. Ventress is the first one to attack him because, yeah, she's going to be the least subtle out of all of them. So, that leaves both of them up to killing blows. Winter Soldier's probably going down first. As they throw down. Ventress not right behind her.
Yeah, like Ventress not far behind him.
Slice shot to the head and shot that nightclub. Absolutely. So yeah, okay. So as much as Ventress is like she's a Jedi, but she's in a crowded nightclub, dude. John Wick or Agent 47 is probably gonna put a bullet through her head. She's still very much susceptible to death, just like anybody else, and she doesn't know that bullet's coming, especially in a room like that. And she's not the most trained, subtle Force user, so she wouldn't be like Yoda, where she's got like more clairvoyance on like the attitudes of the people around them. Even Obi-Wan, he's been in plenty of nightclubs and he's found assassins coming after the ass. So yeah, Ventress goes down. I think it's Winter Soldier goes down first. Ventress right behind her. Okay, so at that point, but the fight has probably broken out to some degree. So I think the next one to probably reveal themselves are going to be Scorpion and probably the Ninja Assassin. Okay. I'd say right there with them, Scorpion, Winter.
I would say specifically for the Ninja Assassin, Scorpion is his target.
More than likely, I would say that's probably true, and I don't know if. See, and I think Ninja Assassin will probably be there as like a waiter and shit, because that was one of his disguises when we went for one of his other kills. He does blend in. He's gonna be able to blend in with that regard. But as soon as he's in the shit, right?
Yeah, like he's doing his thing.
Okay, so the 16 and John Wick in the train station. They're shooting at each other, casually walking forward. Yeah, that's exactly how I imagine Ventress is probably going to go down, with just like a slick fucking shot to the back of the head or something like that.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so from that, so as soon as like lightsabers come out, Winter Soldier opens fire, all shit breaks loose. Like Winter Soldier dies, Ventress dies, but at that point, John Wick's probably like way more visible because one, he's going to be keeping his cool the entire fucking time, so he's going to immediately stand out in a crowd. Ninja Assassin's probably going to fucking pull weapons at that point. Scorpion's going to probably reveal himself at that point. I think at that point all hell breaks loose, right? So I think the one who's still probably like keeping his cool and staying a little bit out of the limelight is probably Agent 47. Okay, so
and he's probably rigged the entire building to explode.
It's also true.
But then Winter Soldier probably did too, and it's on a timer.
Also true. Winter Soldier's gonna have some kind of contingency at that point. Okay, so Winter Soldier detonates, explosions. Now they're in the shit, and now they got to start moving, right? So who then our next probably a series of combatants? Scorpion reveals himself. Ninja Assassin, they throw the fuck down. All while probably trying to dodge gunfire from John Wick, because he's probably now in the shit with weapons, and Agent 47's not far behind him.
Yeah.
We lost 2 combatants already, so now it's gonna boil down to that. So does Ninja Assassin and Scorpion, do they turn to deal with weaponry coming at their ass? I think to some degree they do.
I think to some degree they have to.
Yeah. But okay, so as far as
if they don't, Scorpion, they're both dead if they don't.
Mm-hmm. I think they would come to one of those little like
little
ninja agreements where like, all right, let's go kill these
fools over here. Okay, so
because they're fucking with our fight.
Yeah. And they did show that did happen. Like in the end of Ninja Assassin, the fucking like army straight up shows up to kill fucking ninjas, and now they're throwing down badass ninjas. So okay. No, they go supernatural versus supernatural, biggest threat versus biggest threat. Oh, okay. Okay, so but on that regard, one of them's gonna fuck up the other. Okay, so they're gonna throw down, but John Wick and Agent 47 are obviously gonna use that as their advantage point to try to take these 2 supernatural dudes out, right?
For sure.
I'm trying to think. Okay, so Ninja Assassin, he takes some pretty fucking brutal hits. but he keeps coming. He's got pretty high durability, and of course, Scorpion has the same thing. I think it's going to boil down to John Wick and Agent 47 are probably left in the rafters, like left behind briefly, momentarily, as like they have this supernatural fight to throw the fuck down. So now it's John Wick v Agent 47 because now they have to deal with each other, right?
Yeah.
So how does that boil down? John Wick's offhand, like right off the bat, he's gonna have pistols, and so does Agent 47, right? But if Agent 47 snuck in, chances are, like, and he snuck in as something, if he's the DJ or he's another waiter or he's like the bouncer or some shit like that, he's got weapons stashed away in his immediate vicinity.
Yeah, like he probably has a automatic rifle underneath the DJ table.
But John Wick is really good with CQC weaponry.
Oh, but T-Fable brought up an interesting point. John Wick has suit armor.
He does have suit armor as well. But suit armor is nothing when you take a shot to the face.
Yeah, because has Agent 47 ever been shown wearing like some kind of Kevlar armor or anything?
Where's underneath the suit?
Where's underneath the suit?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, it's like standard Kevlar armor. So like it's not specially tailored within the suit itself to take those kind of hits.
Okay. And John Wick shit was able to take
some pretty good
shots to him. So it's if we're talking Kevlar, it's Kevlar of the highest caliber.
And John Wick has more on him.
He wears costumes. I don't think he wore actual armor. And I think it depends on the costume that he has. But yeah, I think John Wick's gonna have an entire suit lined with the shit. So John Wick's not gonna die to an immediate attack from Agent 47, and then Agent 47 just made himself visible. So now John Wick's got the fucking got the know-how of who this dude is. So now he's going at him, and you're right. He's better at hand combating. He's going to be able to get his hands on probably a good weapon that he probably stashed away. So now he's backtracking, right?
Yeah.
So it's Agent 47. Agent 47 pursues, but I don't know much about Agent 47. So how likely is it that Agent 47 pursues like in a more direct manner, or does he try to like force John Wick into his own situation?
They would both be doing that. They would both be trying to maneuver the other into an advantageous position.
Okay.
It would be a matter of who's better at it.
Okay, so now this boils down to John Wick actively fights other assassins. What about Agent 47?
I don't recall a game that he does.
Yeah, there's never been an instance where he's like directly competing against somebody of his own like personal skill level.
I mean, there's the movie, but there wasn't.
Yeah, we can't really take the movie in consideration. Not in this regard, because we did pluck him from the game, not from the movie.
Yeah, but like I was gonna say, like even then it was like real 50-50.
Okay, so just on experience alone, John Wick has far more experience fighting trained assassins of his own caliber, and Agent 47 will be relatively of his own caliber.
Yeah, because it's not that he's used to fighting assassins. He's used to fighting those guardian people, like the opposites of them.
Yeah. Yes. No. Yes. This conversation was absolutely about assassins from different universes fighting each other. We chose 2 assassins from 3 different mediums. We did video games, movies, and comic books. I'll just drop this list real quick. This is what our list was. We did Agent Ventress versus John Wick versus Scorpion versus Agent 47 versus Ninja Assassin versus Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier was first out the gate because he probably our staging ground is like nightclub, underground, bunch of randos, shit like that. They're showing up to assassinate each other. Winter Soldier's dead off the ground, just essentially because he would be the most visible individual there, because Ventress grew her hair back out later and she just got some face tattoos, which face tattoos are all the rage right now, so it's not like she would stand out that much in a club. But Winter Soldier, like Marvel disguises are like leather jacket and cap, dead instantly. What's up, chicken nugs? How you doing out there? Yeah, so Winter Soldier dead off the bat. Just essentially, he's the first one seen, first one dead. Ventures is probably the individual who jumps in first to attack him. She makes herself completely vulnerable to stealth assassination. So Agent 47 or John Wick put a bullet through her head. At that point, all shit breaks loose.
Doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing fantastic over here. We're just having a good paint session. I've accomplished practically nothing.
Yeah.
As I do.
Normal
on these
paint
streams.
sesh.
Yes. Then we get Ninja Assassin and Scorpion going at each other, fight for their honor. And then we get John Wick and Agent 47 going at each other. John Wick's going to win that fight against Agent 47 just because realistically he's more trained to fight other assassins of his own caliber. Caliber. He's just got more experience at it. So yeah, he's going to pull that win out of his ass. Easy. Okay, so beyond that, so John Wick probably took a little bit of a beating, but I don't think that he would have taken so much that he's out of this fight, right?
Agree. Because he went through a lot.
He's got a leap year calendar. Absolutely. Okay, I'm jumping on dead ass. Okay, not them nuggets though. Okay, so John Wick then re-enters the fight, or at least attempts to reposition himself to be able to get his hands on his bigger caliber guns to be able to deal with the situation. So we're back to Scorpion and Ninja Assassin. So we are doing Scorpion. We're doing the characters in the latest renditions. So Scorpion in current Mortal Kombat is a human again. So he's back to Shinryu Assassin. So Scorpion v Ninja Assassin. Ninja Assassin, he was pretty fucking godlike by the end of that damn movie. He was straight up teleporting and shit. I mean, I think smart move is we're waiting the two up to finish. Sniper of the head. John Wick's pretty smart. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Okay, so I think as far as Ninja v Ninja, I think because Scorpion, if we're talking about the most recent rendition of Scorpion, because he doesn't have his Hellfire, he doesn't have his normal Spectre capabilities, his ability to teleport and everything like that. Because I think now even human Scorpion, he smoke bombs instead of teleport.
Yes.
It's distraction. And they both have similar arsenals. They both use swords. They both use kunai. Ninja Assassin straight up use that fucking the chain and knife kunai. So they both have similar combat capabilities. But I think Ninja Assassin at that point, he's just faster. He's crazy fast. I think he's just the more lightning fast combatant that puts him a step above Scorpion. But I don't think he fucking flat out destroys Scorpion. I think Scorpion gets in enough damage to leave Ninja Assassin pretty fucked up by the end of that fight.
Potentially, yeah.
Which I think gives John Wick the go-how to fucking take out Ninja Assassin, because he was also human too. He dies to human shit.
Potentially, okay, so I know that we had mentioned earlier how they would more than likely make some sort of Bushido ninja pact to fight everybody else and then finish themselves off.
Yeah, because that's also what he did in the movie. He just went to go after the main dude while the military took out the ninjas.
Yeah. So I would totally say that that's the same, a very similar scenario where he would try to work out a deal with.
Well, it's kind of like
with Scorpion.
What was the movie? Jet Li, was it Hero?
Where I mean, that was definitely one of his movies, but
yeah. So he's fighting the guy with
gray.
He's fighting the guy who where they were playing the Chinese checkers in the water garden or something.
Oh yeah, and
then at some point they switch weapons.
Yeah.
At some point they end up with each other's weapons, and they're like, "This is bullshit," and they just give each other their respective weapons. There'd be a moment like that. There'd be a moment of understanding that they're fucking up their fight.
Yeah.
And we need to deal with them first separately, and then we'll come back to our shit.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it would be an honorary fight at all that time. But it also will probably boil down to Scorpion gets I think the Ninja Assassin gets the final blow on Scorpion, but Scorpion was smart enough to be able to do considerable damage to Ninja Assassin. It showed him even in the movie, he took a fuck ton of damage, whenever he fought those 30 ninjas all at the same time.
Yeah.
And then 47 and John Wick teaming up too. No. I think it would be John Wick v Agent 47, and John Wick would have just won that fight. Just because he has way more experience fighting other assassins of his own caliber. I'd like to have seen Dakin be a part of this encounter. True, but Dakin was never. We had a stipulation of like individuals where they had to like their main profession had to be an assassin, and so Dakin was never unfortunately part of this conversation because though he has assassinated and he's used stealth to kill people, he himself is never really an assassin. Especially when he became like Wolverine during Dark Avengers and he was just like in public face like that. So unfortunately he didn't make this cut. And he won't make the cut for our next discussion. Well, not tonight. But the next discussion we're putting on our Discord is monkeys. Best monkeys. It was like of the greater ape or lower ape families. One or the other. But best fictional monkeys. But... Okay, so I think honestly, yeah, when they would split up ninja fight v assassin fight, John Wick wins that one-on-one encounter, and then yeah, Ninja Assassin beats Scorpion. I think in my personal opinion, Ninja Assassin beats Scorpion. What are y'all thinking, guys? Does Scorpion beat out Ninja Assassin? Ninja Assassin beat out Scorpion? Talk to me.
I think Ninja Assassin beats out Scorpion because that's kind of like his the Ninja Assassin.
It's true.
Like it's in the name, unfortunately.
True. But it's not like Scorpion has, doesn't also kill ninjas. Like
it's true, but profession over choice.
Also true. No, beats Ninja Assassin beats Scorpion as long as it's latest movie Scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the latest movie Scorpion was getting his ass whooped until fucking what's his ass came out with. He finished his boxing match with a piece of ice and came after his ass. Yeah. So I mean, okay. I mean, if you put movie versions against each other, I think Ninja Assassin just beats that one. Any version, movie. Original, two Scorpions or otherwise, right? I think Ninja Assassin wins out at that end. But if we're talking video game, we are going latest rendition of Scorpion's a video game, which is a human Scorpion. Yeah, I think Ninja Assassin pulled out that win, not easily, and he's going to take a lot of damage to the point where I think he's going to be kind of on his last leg there, and that gives John Wick the personal the opportunity to put his ass down because he is human. He dies to human shit. I think John Wick's gonna pull this one out, guys. Yep. I think I'm on that. That all sounds
good. Job,
possible.
Keanu.
Fucking Keanu pulling this one out. Okay. All right, guys. I mean, I'm on the Keanu bandwagon right now. How's everybody feeling out there? Stream. How y'all feeling? Do y'all want to be on that Keanu bandwagon?
The Keanu wagon.
that B-wag right now.
The B-wag.
That B-wag. Yeah. Questions, comments, concerns, guys, let me know.
Threats,
death or life.
Keanu for the win. Yeah, absolutely, guys. I think we fucking sealed this one off. Keanu's gonna win this one, just like he wins my heart, my love.
Alright, I'm gonna go play Cyberpunk now.
I've now found a reason to play this game. And I think, guys, that is a good stopping point for us. Mainly because we're well past our stream time. We're supposed to go till 9. We got into this. We got into a real thing here.
So yeah, we needed these answers.
I would love to have animators animate all this bullshit that we talking about. Like, just get that going. All right. I mean, you know how to animate.
Nope. Yep.
You've used the Flash before.
No. Yep. Look, you have to do something like after the stream, okay? Like on your days off, you also have to do stuff. Now we're gonna animate.
All right, everybody. I think we've come to our conclusion. John Wick is going to win our Assassin Battle Royale instance with a pretty slick fucking W there at the end. Yeah. That sounds fucking great. I wish we could have included some more characters. We're not putting Hitmonkey in there because Hitmonkey has to be in the best apes. Okay?
See, I still think Winter Soldier gets it because he clearly rigged the entire building to blow, and probably the surrounding blocks. Because he's KGB, and that's what they would do.
He's not an explosion kind of guy.
He is when it serves his purpose, but he's in the place infiltrating. Unfortunately, he doesn't. T-Fable was a lot of fun, guys. I really hope y'all enjoyed our little random discussion. This has been a lot of fun. Guys, we are painting these little stuffed Fable guys, which we're not going to be playing this Sunday. And I got a base coat on this guy.
Yeah, you did look good. Oh.
I was looking good, man. He's looking real good. Yeah, we're not playing Stuff Fables this Sunday, but we'll be playing the following Sunday and the 2 Sundays, those next 2 Sundays. We had every intention of picking up Mice and Mystics again and going for our part 2 playthrough of that.
That game
but
beat
we
the shit out of us.
fucking lost. But we got further than we ever been before in that game. We saw a whole new room and we died in it.
Which was one room farther.
one room farther, and we died. Our adventure kind of ended right there because it's a pretty linear game. So that's gonna kind of end that bit. But this Sunday, we were actually going to be having our friends Jesse and Jen over, and we're going to be playing Dice Throne. Which, let me just get this big old behemoth over here.
Did you get the big one out?
Yeah, let's get the big one out. It's the most impressive of them all.
Season 1 reprint.
We're still doing a season 2 reprint now, but we don't need that shit.
I'm struggling with this.
Oh.
Alright.
Really?
Yeah.
We are going to be playing Dice Throne.
Like not an upgrade.
Yeah,
this
like a
Sunday
reprint.
coming up, we're going to be playing Dice Throne, which this is the best way to describe it. It is like a hero dice.
It's a
Yahtzee
hero fighter
game.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee, yeah. it's pretty cool. You play as an individual character. There are dice that you roll, which you apply to like your current abilities, similar to Yahtzee, and how you check off your rolled things.
And there's a chance that you do not get an ability to use that turn.
Yeah. So they're gonna have them over. This is actually like the season
Especially when
1
you're gunning
print
to use
of
that
like
ability.
8 characters,
Yeah,
and
every
every
time
time
you
so
do.
there's 16 characters in this entire game. It's really
I'm
fun.
like, I'm going to use this fucking ability.
We'll be playing that this Sunday, but guys, if you want to tune in Friday, we're going to be playing Mana Forge, okay? This game, I actually met the creator. He's a really cool dude. I got to talk to him on stream for a bit, and he was willing to send me a copy of his game, but I actually really wanted to pick it up just to be able to play on stream. So we're going to be playing Mana Forge. It's kind of like, it's got similar mechanics to Magic and how you pull your mana into like a mana pool, and then you draw from the Aether to like create abilities or create objects and stuff. So we're going to be playing that this Friday, Mana Forge, and we'll be playing Dice Throne on Sunday, guys. So if you want to join us for that, feel free to. But it's been a blast having you all here.
Now, if you look on our Facebook page and you see that it says Godzilla Tokyo Clash,
That's lies.
ignore that.
Yeah.
But it's still going to be Friday at that same exact time.
Like, we had a last minute change of plans. When I say last minute, I mean 5 minutes before the stream. I informed them that, hey guys, we're going to play Dice Throne on Sunday. So, guys, thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We'll be posting up on our Discord, our monkey fights.
Monkey fights?
Yeah, we'll just make we'll make a poll for it, and we'll start adding in fucking monkey fights over there, and we'll get that discussion rolling out. Okay?
Yeah, we'll start with what? Cartoon monkeys?
Yeah, we'll put up 3 categories again. We'll do like
Cartoon,
monkeys,
movie, comics.
Yeah, cartoon, movie, comics. Yeah, guys. Well, it's been a lot of fun. Thanks for joining us, guys. Let's give them a hail for the road.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well, thank y'all very much for joining us. We're going down from 3, 2, 1.
All right, good enough. Hey, y'all.